Welcome all to the final episode of the year of Gaming Garnish.
I'm really glad you said of the year.
I know.
There's something I didn't know.
Are we ready?
Final episode.
We ready to hear about Ben's obituary?
This is your life music.
Are we ready to hear about our famous games, our favourite games, and getting a pat on the
Famous
back
games.
from Jeff Keighley?
Hell
Today
yeah.
I'm your
Hell
host,
yes.
Joe, and I'm joined by Jake,
Just took a sip of water. Hello.
Brad,
Hello.
and Ben.
Hello.
He's still alive. Let's start with the first award. Take it away with a boot baboo, Jake.
But Badoo, it's the Gaming Awards news.
I like the reverb that you added to that. Very nice. So this episode, we're basically going to split it into two halves, aren't we? We're going to
Yes.
talk about the Game Awards, both the actual awards themselves and everything that happened, game announcements. And the second half is going to be our top 10 games of the year.
Correct.
Yes.
Really exciting. So we are going to start, as Joe said, with the Game Awards and specifically the winners of the Game Awards. Now, which order shall we go in? Shall I save the big one for last?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So I'm going to probably skip through some of these. Maybe if there's something you want to talk about a bit more.
Mhm.
We're going to start off with Player's Choice.
Oh, this was interesting.
There's
Go on.
quite a lot of good things on the list, and the winner was Wuthering Waves, because you cannot beat in a Player's Choice a gotcha game.
I swear
can't-
it was Wolverine
you can't
Waves
beat
last
China.
year.
Yeah,
You can't-
I swear it was the same last year.
I
Exactly.
think so.
Yeah.
Wasn't it the other Hoyoverse game?
Maybe. Yeah.
Genshin Impact or whatever it's called.
Moving on to Best Adaptation. These are not in order, by the way.
No, that's
I've
fine.
got a list and I'm sticking to it. So, Best Adaptation, and the winner was Last of Us Season 2.
Nice.
I think it was fair.
Definitely.
The list was pretty abysmal. So,
Well, I think the only thing, and I can't believe I'm saying this, the only thing that could have rivaled it was Minecraft.
yeah,
But I'm so glad The Last of Us beat.
me too. Me too. Best Mobile Game. This was also a surprise because there was about 5 games on the list that I'd heard of and one I hadn't. And
Yeah.
that one, it was, excuse this, sorry, Umamusume.
You've not heard of Uma Musume, the horse racing game?
No. Thank
It's-
you, Joe, for correcting me.
It's like the most famous mobile game.
Wow.
At the
Okay.
moment,
Well,
yeah.
I hadn't heard it somehow. You know, I'm
It's-
clearly not dialed into the mobile.
It's anime horses that are people, but they
Oh.
follow
Is it
the
not
stuff.
like that game Horses that's just come out and got banned on Steam?
No,
and-
it's not like that.
no, no.
But
okay.
the characters in it are actual real horses in real Japan horse racing.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
okay.
They all
I
have the same names and trainers and stuff like that. But they're
genuinely
people
never heard of it, but you know, they won Best Mobile Game.
Well done.
Okay. Best Independent Game. This was starting as they mean to go on. Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
We
Of course.
first of many.
Are
I
you,
believe.
you're going to be better off, right? Just saying their name and then all the awards. that they won.
Maybe. I think that would be the better way. How about most anticipated game? GTA 5, of course.
5?
6.
5? 6. I misread the Roman numerals. GTA 6. Which I think there was a lot of really anticipated games on that list, but it's going to be impossible again to beat GTA.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it could be most anticipated game next year. Who knows?
Really?
Yes, it might be.
Who knows? Okay, Content Creator of the Year. That was Moist Critical. Now, I've heard very good
I'm
things.
happy about that
Good.
award.
I've heard very good things about Moist Critical. Personally, I've not watched any of his content.
I watch him on YouTube sometimes. It was funny because I saw some live. He was watching it live.
Oh, a
basically.
live react, didn't
and
he?
I think he was like, anyone
Please don't
but
let
me.
it be me. Don't let it be me.
And then when he won, he went, "Well, thanks, I guess that's cool."
Was he at the show? Or was it
No.
No, he was in his bedroom
Yeah.
still, like
Nice.
always.
So moving on to Best Action Game. That went to Hades 2.
Cool.
Which was
I'm glad
pretty
that
cool.
one.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it really
it's pretty
deserved
cool.
it.
There were some other good shouts in there. I'm maybe a bit surprised that it won. I can't remember the game I expected to win. But yeah,
I think
great.
Ghost was in there, wasn't it? And
Ghost, yeah, that could
Yeah.
have won, but cool. You know, really good game. So, well,
Definitely.
apparently really good game. Studio and Game Direction. I don't know why that's got a hyphen next to it, but Studio Game Direction. That was Kepler Interactive for Claire Obscure.
They have
Expedition 60.
been the star of the show. So many
Yeah.
things were being released by Kepler.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's weird because it's actually got it twice. I don't know what this list is, but then it's got Sandfall Interactive for Clair Obscura Expedition 33. So I don't know why Kepler was the producer. So
Yes.
it's probably
Yeah.
the way the list is, has been generated. Hey, best narrative. Any guesses?
Would it be Clair Obscura Expedition 33 by any
It
chance?
most certainly was. What about esports?
the Clair
game?
Obscura Awards.
Yes.
Esports game?
Clair Obscura?
No.
Oh,
no.
right.
That got Counter-Strike too,
Wasn't that? Yeah, I was expecting that to be something like Valorant or something like that.
Yeah, so was I. I figured that Counter-Strike may be a bit long in the tooth now, but it's still got a massive player base. So,
Yeah.
okay, multiplayer game.
Oh.
Arc Raiders.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, yes,
That's-
yes.
That's quite a late inclusion. to
Very,
be fair.
very late. It was like
But, yeah.
last
Be-
3 months of the year.
Be Out COD and Battlefield.
I'm not
Come on, it was
surprised
gonna
beat
be
out
out COD.
COD.
People are leaving COD in droves.
Best ongoing game. No Man's
No
Sky.
Man's Sky.
Yeah,
Is this the
Very
first
well.
time they've won that award?
You know
Even though
what, I
They've
was
been
thinking
nominating
this.
it like loads of years.
probably every year since.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. I would have.
Let's face it, they did just sort of strap in and go, right, long game with this award.
Yeah,
We'll just
literally.
keep making this game for a million years
Until
and
no one can
improve
beat
it.
us.
I imagine they've won it before, but I don't know.
I mean, if they haven't, they've deserved this one.
Definitely.
Definitely.
All right, debut indie game. Maybe it's the same game that won Best Indie Game, which was Clair Obscura Expedition 33.
Is it?
Art direction. Clair Obscura
Oh, yeah.
Expedition 33. Best role playing game.
Would it be
It
Clair
would. It would
Obscura.
be Clair Obscura Expedition 33. Now, this one was the one that I thought it might lose.
I
The
don't
Kingdom
think
Come.
it should have got that one.
No, and I don't know if we talked about this on pod or off pod, Jake,
Hmm.
but I think, yes, it is a role playing game. It's very much in the style of a JRPG.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when I imagine like a role playing game in itself, I think something like Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 probably embodies that a bit
is
better.
like pure RPG.
Yeah.
You are
You're a
one
role-playing
character,
character.
in that game.
Yeah.
Whereas in Clair Obscura, you are the whole team.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's what a JRPG is. It's more about role playing the party, I suppose.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
But, it
I
won.
think it's interesting because like there's two arguments to it. I mean,
Go
if
on.
you're gonna win, I don't want to spoil later on, but if you're gonna win the best award, surely you're gonna win the category for best. This.
Not necessarily, because if a game is made of,
Well, this is
let's say 5 parts,
Yeah.
and 4 out of those 5 parts are excellent and you deserve to win for them, and 1 isn't as good, you could still win best overall.
I actually, yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that, but I think on the other side of it, if I was playing devil's advocate, that
Yeah,
could be
I
the
can
other
see
side.
the argument. No,
Yeah.
yeah, fair. Best audio design. That went to Battlefield 6.
I'm so glad that went to
Cool.
Yeah,
Six.
I don't think it's fair. It's got very
Yeah.
good audio design, to be fair. It's very immersive. And best family game. That went to Donkey Kong Bonanza. Which
Cool.
See, I thought that would have gone to one of the party games.
So do I. And when I think of family game, I don't
the
think
whole
of just
family
like
around
kids
the telly.
game. Yes,
Yeah.
I don't just think
I
kids
think
game.
party, yeah.
Yeah, so fair enough, but still, I'm glad it won an award.
I mean, Nintendo win it nearly every year. So
It's because that's their specialism, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
party
it's true.
games and family games.
Games for Impact.
I hadn't
that-
heard of nearly all of these games.
Well, I'm sure you'd heard of South of Midnight, which won.
Oh yeah, I had what? Yeah,
Yes.
because we'd covered that on the pod. But all the other ones, I was like, "What's that?
I
what's that?
know, but
What? When did
I
that
think
come out?"
I'd heard of most of them. I can't remember what is on the list now, but they're very niche. They're very usually indie games. It's a shame that an indie game didn't win because these sort of categories are really, really advantageous for them. But South of Midnight was a great game. It was a very impactful story. It told a lot of like dark.
Oh no,
sort
I had heard
of
of Lost
so-
Records, Bloom and Rage.
Yeah,
The other
I did
ones,
that one.
Consume Me, Despelote, and
Yeah,
I've
Wonder
heard.
Stop. I'd never heard of
yeah.
those.
No, you've heard of Wonder Stuff, have you not?
No.
No.
That's the cough. That's
Yeah.
the one where you're making a tea, but you're also going out adventuring. You used to be like an adventurer or something.
Yeah, don't think there's any combat, but you used to be a warrior,
Yeah.
and now you're not a warrior. I think we've talked
Oh,
about.
is
it
that
when
the
it was
one that came
announced.
out on? It was coming out on Switch, but then we never heard anything about it.
Maybe we've definitely talked about it here before.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I have heard of all those.
I've
before.
also heard Consume Me.
Consume is
very.
it's about an eating disorder, I
Yeah.
believe. Despelote is about football growing up in like an impoverished, like South American village, playing football or something like that. I don't know exactly,
Okay.
but again, it's got a
Oh,
lot of
very cool.
acclaim. Right, fighting game, Fatal Fury.
Cool.
Oh, cool. Action adventure,
Here we go.
Hollow
The-
Knight Silk Song. Silk Thong?
Silk Thong.
Silk Song.
Silk
Yep,
Thong.
fair. Absolutely fair. I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Community support.
Was it Baldur's Gate
That
3?
was Baldur's Gate
Oh,
3.
yeah.
It was. I feel like community support and ongoing game kind of almost have a similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
sort
it
of
depends
thing,
which one does more work in the dark.
True.
I suppose maybe the community support there is like adding mods. On doors.
and community
It's-
requested features maybe
Yeah.
more. Whereas,
Yeah. Is it more community support as in it's supported by the community, or they do the best to support their own community?
I think the second.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, best performance is it Jennifer English.
Yeah.
Claire Obscure got nominated for 3.
Yeah.
Of
And
this.
she's also
She
been
won.
nominated for 3 of a certain award
Yeah,
in every game
Yes,
she's been
yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not going to lie, every time I read a name, I read it as Johnny English. So
Johnny
that is
English.
just-
I've seen that meme as well.
Score and soundtrack. Now there could only be one winner for this.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, that was Claire.
Hang on,
Obscure
what were the other
Expedition
nominees?
33.
Because there were some really good ones.
Ghost of Yote, which was really good.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, I don't know.
I'm
Not
on
off the top of my
the
head.
I'm on the nominees now. Hang on.
But to be fair, even though I'm sure there was some other excellent choices, like one of the best
Death
parts
Stranding
of Claire
2.
Obscure.
Come on.
Death Stranding 2 had a great set of songs on it,
Yeah, but,
Yeah.
but it
like,
was more just a playlist of songs.
Oh, okay.
And yes, there was their own
I
stuff
think
as
Donkey
well.
Kong got nominated as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, and I'm not, slighting any of those. I'm sure they've got great soundtracks. Ghost of Yote had a fantastic soundtrack. Any other year, that probably would have won.
Yeah. Agreed.
But Claire Obscure and the story behind how that soundtrack actually came to be
Yeah.
is just
One guy on
Unreal. And-
SoundCloud.
it's really bizarre. Like music doesn't. I love music, but it doesn't often, especially things without words, doesn't like strike emotion in me that much. Like
Yeah.
But the female vocal lead that you always hear in Claire Obscure
Yeah.
always like makes my like throat.
Is that
wobble.
supposed to be the paintress singing?
No, I don't think so.
Oh. Because that's how I read it.
No,
whenever I heard
there
the
is a bit at
lyrics.
the end where there's kind of like a battle of two voices that you can kind of see paralleled with what is going on, but I
Oh,
don't
okay.
know whether it's
Yeah.
explicit or not. But yeah, excellent. VR game, The Midnight Walk.
That's cool because that does look like I haven't played it
Yeah.
myself, but it does look like
It's a horror game, isn't it? Midnight Walk.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like claymation sort of one.
Yeah.
Sports racing game. Now this really surprised me. Is Mario Kart World won?
Yes.
That, to me, that should have won Best Family Game.
I think it would be more better for best family game. But
Yeah.
there was other games in that. So sports racing, you had Sonic Cross Worlds, which by all accounts
I thought
is the
that should
better
have
racing
won.
game. Yeah.
I thought that
And
should
then
have
you
been the one.
had Rematch, which has been vastly popular
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
there was some other games in there. But
The thing
Mario
that got
Kart-
me when I was watching they had like the prologue bit to the
Mhm.
Game Awards when the female presenter was talking about
like the pre-show,
the pre-show talking about like what games are going to be talked about, and Sonic Racing Crossworlds got a much higher crowd
Yeah.
reaction
Yeah,
than
yeah,
Mario
yeah.
Kart. Mario Kart was like silent. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? But
Yeah.
people came out to vote, so it is
Yeah,
what it is.
that's true.
And then the final one before the big one was innovation in accessibility, and that was Doom: The Dark Ages.
Which is not a game you would expect to win that sort of award.
I was really surprised because I hadn't heard of its accessibility features, but it's still. I love that this is a actual category. It shines a lot of light on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I'm
I
glad-
wonder if it's got a lot of settings that enable the adaptive controller that Microsoft have put out.
Yeah, probably. To be fair,
I think it does a lot of stuff with color as well.
Yeah.
yeah, green bullets and
Yeah.
orange bullets. No, I know what you mean. Yeah. Anyway, final award, the big one, the game of the year. There could be only one. You don't take home 8 other awards and not
It's
take home
Call
the
of
game
Duty
the
Black
year.
Ops 7.
Hell yeah! It's Claire Obscure Expedition 33, of course. Which much deserved.
I think it was
So-
a given. I think the people who made Hades 2 didn't come because they knew And or was it Silksong?
I think it was Team Cherry,
Team
but they
Cherry.
didn't do it in like a mean kind
Not
of way.
so-
Yeah, they were
Sulking.
like,
Yeah.
we're not going to win. Congratulations to Expedition.
I've seen
Victory.
it a lot online from the Kingdom Come Twitter team, the community managers, they posted something like "We've been robbed," and
Oh,
I don't read that as like genuine. I think it's like a joke.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
because
don't.
they
I
don't
don't
seem
think
like
you
that
would
kind
say
of
that
dev
and
team.
it not be a joke, but people are definitely running with it. Is look at them being sore losers.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone went to that show expecting anything other than Claire Obscura to win.
No, I don't
So,
think so. I don't
yeah.
think so.
So do you think Expedition 32 will be out GTA 6 next year?
The sequel is the number before.
Yeah, well, it is, isn't it?
Well, do you know, to be fair, you're right.
Yeah,
But no, definitely not. So yeah, those were the awards.
Very cool. Very cool. I think, is that a record for somebody taking home?
Yeah,
I
9
believe
wins.
so. It was definitely a record for nomination. I do think it was a record for wins as well. The ones they didn't win were audio
audio.
design, which
Yeah.
is fair enough. People's Choice,
Yeah.
which is kind of funny again because the crowd voted awards.
For Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I'm sure there was another one. Did they get nominated for 12 things?
I think it was 11.
11. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you're there, the two.
Cool. Well, should we
Damn.
move on to the juicy bits that we all
Yes.
The
we all watch it
reveals.
for? The reveals, the
Are
trailers.
you going in order?
I am. I've written a massive list now. it
Are you
hasn't got-
going from the pre-show all the way
Yes.
to the
So
end?
we'll,
Ah, good,
we'll
good,
start
good.
with the pre-show. Now I haven't
There's some
written
good ones
everything
in the
down.
pre-show.
I think I have to give this
Caveat.
caveat at the start every time. I haven't written everything down. But I've written pretty much
most.
everything, most of the stuff.
Mm.
So we'll start with something I thought was really interesting, especially because there's a lot of cat games recently. This
Yeah.
one was called The Free Shepherd, and you play
Oh, I did like the look.
as a sheepdog herding sheep, but it looks like it gets
It's got
a bit
powers, man.
sci-fi-ish.
Yeah. The first thing I did when this started, I sent a picture to Lucy. Like, there's a game you play as a dog. Polly.
Wait, finally.
Yeah, she just wants a husky game though.
That would
Which
be
do
good.
Maybe it'll be an
exist,
unlockable
but-
skin, maybe.
Oh, they wouldn't be very good herding dogs.
No, they just got in the field howling.
Yeah. Well, no, they would definitely chase, but
Yeah, they
Yes.
run after him.
So there was like monoliths and stuff coming out of the ground
Yeah.
at, the,
Yeah.
at points. That looks cool.
The art style
yeah.
was really nice as well.
Yeah, definitely. And then we moved on to Decrepit. I think
Decrepit.
Decrepit.
yeah.
This, when they said it was like Souls based or Souls like, I was not expecting a first person game.
Well,
Yes.
it's not the first one to at least be announced anyway, because there was that
Oh.
game at the
Wasn't that one VR though?
no.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Summer Games
Summer
Fest.
Games Fest, and I can't for the life of me think of what it's called, but it made by the guys,
Valamortis
Valamortis,
That's
yeah,
it, yeah.
the guys who did Ghost
runner.
Runner.
Yeah.
So that's also a first person Souls game. So is this. It almost came across as a bit roguelike-y, but the fact that it's Souls like, I don't suspect
This
they'll
looked
go
like
to
it really lent into some sort of horror elements as well.
Yeah, it was like medieval first person horror. I suppose
Yeah.
Souls.
It seems like
adjacent.
everyone's a zombie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that really decrepit
Well, yeah.
sort of look.
It looked good because I think they said it was only from a small team as well.
Yeah, something that, no slight on the rest of the games in the pre-show, but something I would have expected to maybe see in the main show because it
Yeah.
looked pretty.
And there was a few like that in
Yeah.
the pre-show.
Yeah,
to
but
be fair.
you pay for space, boys.
You do.
You do.
Yes.
Next was another interesting one called Audio Mech. And
This looks amazing.
yeah, so
This is a Joe-ass game.
yeah.
Well, no, it's not just because it's a mech thing, but because the enemies and you go on your own music, not
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
because the Audio Surf guys that made this.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can feed in your own tunes.
Yeah.
And then I think it's to do with the bass, the vocals,
The bass, the treble, the vocal.
treble. That was the last one. And they all
Yeah.
do different moves, don't they? in the
Yeah,
game?
yeah.
And you're kind of like a flying, you're just small on the screen.
You're like a little
aren't you?
dude with mech wings
Yeah.
and gun
then
arms.
different, like, it's like a bullet hell almost, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah. There's like a bass beam or bass wave.
Yeah.
Then you've got like bullets, which are the vocal, and then there's something the treble. There's like a laser, I think.
Sounds really cool though.
When you say you can put your own songs into it, is it like you can link it up with Spotify?
Yeah,
or do you mean-
they've
Yeah,
said at
yeah.
the end of it,
That's
it
cool.
goes. It's compatible with streaming services.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
As
So
well.
like putting proper like metal blast beats in there.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
screaming
Yeah.
you just have bullets everywhere.
Yeah, but that also makes it more difficult for you. because the enemies go off your
the same
tempo as
Okay.
well.
Yeah.
Wow, cool.
So almost endlessly playable.
Yeah,
I would
Yeah.
imagine.
Every level will be different depending on what your genre
it's
tastes are.
interesting.
Yeah. I think there was a demo available soon as well for that one.
I think it was Steam
demo
only,
now,
wasn't it?
demo now on Steam.
There was a
Demo
few
now.
games actually had demos,
Yeah. And then we got another trailer for Pragmata.
such as Pragmata.
This looks really good.
Yeah. So it got a release date of 24th of April.
Mm-mm.
And the demo is available now on Steam as well.
Yes,
And later on PlayStation, I think.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I think they said Xbox too.
Oh, did they?
to be
That's
fair,
one
yeah.
thing I did notice a lot about the Game Awards. There's not a lot coming to Xbox
or announced for.
or
but
announced for Xbox.
We've talked about that many times before. Like
Yeah.
a lot of developers just stepping back.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah.
Jimmy, ever closer towards the Steam machine.
So next up was, I think it's pronounced Solasta 2. Now,
Yes.
I think they showed this last year, and it's essentially like a Baldur's Gate.
Yes, I
because
do
it's
remember,
it's
yeah.
it's D&D.
Mm.
It's all top down, like
Oh, it looked a
tactical,
little bit
like-
more futuristic, didn't it, than D&D? Like they
No,
had
I
like
didn't get
it's
that.
like future fantasy style armor and stuff.
I don't think it was too futuristic, but maybe a bit more like Chrome. I think
Yeah, yeah.
I know what you mean. Apparently, that goes into early access March 12th.
Cool.
So that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Tank Rat was up next.
I was
Did say
very
that right?
excited about this.
This looked like it's gonna sound
It's
so
a me-ass
stupid.
game.
Yeah, well, it looked like a mech game with tanks, which sounds
Yeah.
stupid as I'm saying it, but
Wasn't
you know
it
what I
like
mean?
some massive chainsaw tank or something?
Yeah.
Well,
Something.
that's what deposits your vehicle. You build your vehicle and it drops you into the level. It's like a giant crab
Cool.
mech thing.
Cool.
But this
Does
looks
look
like
really
a fully fleshed out version of that Crossout game that's like a free to play.
Mm,
It's one of them things that all the YouTubers used to endorse.
fair.
Yes. I
Well,
know
this
what you
looks
mean.
like a really good version of that.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Interesting. This one really caught my eye. Bradley the Badger.
Oh, yeah.
This
This
I
is
thought
the new Banjo Kazooie. It's going to
when
be.
it started and it came up with Badgerborn, I thought that was the name of the game. So that
I
just
did it
kinda
first,
cracked
yeah.
for me. Yeah, no, it's
So it opened up like it was sort of like a platformer.
yeah, 3D platform.
And he's kind of like Bradley the Badger is talking over it.
That's why I like it.
Cartoon-esque.
So it's very cartoony 3D, and he's talking about like loving his platforming, but then he stumbles across some new world, and it's Badgerborn.
Yeah,
And then he keeps going to other worlds, so I think he goes to
Cyber Badger.
Cyber Badger.
the last Badger.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. And then he gets like I don't know what it was. It's some sort of like game maker's toolkit or
You
something
can
that
affect
gets
the
Lessons
code.
World. And then you can affect the code. So you can scale items. You can grab. You see unfinished textures, and you can
Yeah.
alter them. You can
And
do all
stretch
this.
them and stuff.
And it all looked really cool, but it also looked really fake.
Well, I've seen some people say that online, but I don't know.
I don't
Maybe
think
that's
it
the
looked
whole,
like
like-
a real game. I mean, if it did, very impressive. But it looked like a fake game. It looked like a game I'd see on Facebook scrolling down, or something made with AI, which sounds blasphemous. But maybe it's just because it's a vertical slice. I don't know.
I
It
think
didn't
it's more
look
so
real,
that, and then maybe it's more of like a concept, and they haven't quite
fully
fully
real.
realized it.
yeah,
yet.
like they only built the bit that we're going to show.
yeah.
Maybe.
And then it kind of like right at the end, he wakes up in the real world or something, doesn't he?
yeah.
The person with the badger hat on.
Yeah.
But that was who was it?
Evan Peters.
Evan Peters. Yeah, and he's
Yeah.
voicing him as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, then he falls back to sleep and he wakes up in the
He's back.
Badger
Yeah.
world again.
Yeah.
Well, I think it looks really cool. I'm definitely interested in it, but I'd like to be convinced that it's real first.
Yeah, I'm sure it's
It-
real.
It
Yeah.
looks to me like a game that will never come to console. I don't know how to explain that. It looks like a PC
I know what
release.
you mean. And I think it did only say PC.
I
I
can't
could be
remember now.
completely wrong, but anyway.
So before the pre-show ended, they showed one more game, and it was called, from a Japanese dev, I think, it was called Stupid Never Dies.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
kind of
yeah.
like-
I it's like Lollipop
got friends
Chainsaw
like that.
vibes.
Yeah.
But you're the
I
zombie
hope it's not
instead.
us free, Ben.
What'd you say then, Joe?
I said it looks like Lollipop Chainsaw esque.
Yes, I thought
Yeah,
the same.
It was a bit cringy with the like.
Yeah.
pop
I don't
punk
know. I
song
thought
that you were
it
singing.
it took me back to a better time. I would
I
100%
get that.
get on board with this game.
That's fair enough. But then the title being "Stupid Never Dies," it was all a bit cringy, but sometimes a bit of cringe.
That's
is-
what you
agree.
need.
Yeah, we were talking before pod. Me and Ben went to see 3 Days Grace a couple of days ago, and that was really cringy, but also absolutely excellent.
There's no
So-
regrets.
The whole
sometimes
Game
a bit of
Awards is
cringe.
one big cringe. So
That is true.
Some bits cringier than others.
I mean, they had Miss Piggy, so
Yeah,
So that was kind of like an action game, like Lollipop Chainsaw.
Yeah.
a hack and slash.
Yeah. So that was the pre-show,
Mm.
and then we got into the big actual game awards.
So then
after.
Sleep Token started playing, and it was excellent.
Oh, yeah?
with the
What
the montage of games at the beginning with some Rain by Sleep Token,
did and
excellent.
what did Jeff Keighley?
And then it ended, and then Mammoth Van Halen.
I was so
started
happy
playing.
that Mammoth
I was
came
like,
on. Yeah.
hell yes, this is going to be a good soundtrack and Game Award show.
It was it Celebration at the End of the World as well?
I don't think so. It was his new one.
The end.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the cool intro.
Boom, ba-dum,
Fair,
ba-dum,
there,
bum,
there was a lot of good music
Yeah,
during the
Yeah,
show.
Evanescence played.
yeah.
I did skip through that. I feel guilty of.
Um,
It just went on for so long.
I'm not going to lie, I skipped a few bits of the show because I was a bit pressed for time.
Yeah.
So I had to just, do
I
I
the
just
same.
found a compilation of the trailers.
Releases. Yeah.
That's what I did.
You're what's wrong with the world, Ben.
17
Stuff that
minutes of
cheesy
trailers.
shite.
So, but it all started off with a big bang in terms of game announcements.
Oh,
It
yeah.
started with a Star Wars game, Fate of the Old
This
Republic.
looks so good.
Yes.
Yeah.
At first, so it started, I was like, this looks like Star Wars. I'm sure this is Star Wars.
Yes.
But I assumed
Yeah.
it would be either the Old Republic remake
Same.
or that other game being made by Quantic Dreams.
Eclipse.
Is that
Is it
Eclipse?
Star Wars
Yeah.
1313?
Yeah.
No, that's cancelled, Joe. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
They could bring
I
it
got
back.
I
Yeah.
got cancelled 13 years ago.
It probably was about 30 years ago. Eclipse, I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought it was one of those. But
But I also thought, what about if it's the third Jedi game?
yeah.
See,
so,
I thought it was Ray from behind because it had the similar sort of hair. I
Yeah,
thought it was going to
fair.
be related to
Yeah.
the sequels.
But this is set in the Old Republic sort of era, and it's being directed by Casey Hudson
Who made Knights of the Old Republic?
and
And did the
Mass
story for
Effect.
Mass Effect.
Yeah.
So incredible talent there. So fingers crossed that'll be good.
Yeah.
It's early in production though.
Yes. So
Really,
I have
yeah.
heard, I watched a video today basically where it was saying it could be 2030 by the time we see this.
That would not surprise me.
Wow.
So,
And that
Although that's
sounds
only 5
disgusting.
years away, and Phantom Pain took longer than that,
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
yeah, so did Cyberpunk, I suppose.
and was
Yeah.
shown at every Game Awards thing until then.
Yeah.
But very cool that it's being made.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see the Knights of the Old Republic get remade before then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, it's only been remastered once, hasn't it?
I don't know.
Or like re-released for modern
re-released
consoles.
more, so yeah.
Yeah,
And then it moved on to, do you know or remember John Carpenter's Toxic Commandos?
there's a
Yes.
zombie game that I actually want to play.
So there's a few YouTubers have played it. I was watching Jack Frags do a sort of like 20-minute sort of deep dive into one of the
Yeah.
missions. It looks like a Saber game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
like
takes
how during the
elements from
trailer
all
they
of
were
them.
like, "This is it's another zombie game."
Yeah,
Like
and
on the trailer, I was like, "Oh, they get it."
yeah, it very much looks like Walking Dead or not Walking Dead. Sorry, World War Z
Yeah,
or even Space Marine in a sense. You know
Yeah.
the way that you move through the levels, but it's kind of like an open level. So I believe there's a few different maps. They're
Mhm.
quite open, and you go around and do objectives. I don't really know what the sort of meta progression is. But then you sort of go around and you shoot zombies in first person. But then there's vehicles that you have to repair, and they get stuck in the mud, like Mud Runner, and you have to tow them out, and you have to do all that sort of stuff. So it's kind
Ben's
of like
perked up.
yeah, the shotguns,
I did like the look of it. I did
shotguns,
really like the look
zombies,
of it,
and
because
Mud Runner, Ben. So
Yes.
it's
And-
like your sort of game.
like I say, the two things that have burnt me out are zombie games and samurai games. So I
Yeah.
shouldn't really be interested in
Yeah.
it. But
Well, it's one that you can all play together. It's
Yeah.
very,
Yeah, it does
it's very
look
Left 4
alright.
Dead.
Yeah. So hopefully it'll be pretty good. I am just worried it's way like too late, way in a saturated market. But
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're the masters of this, aren't they?
Yeah.
After Space Marine and World War Z.
True.
They are the masters of
Yeah.
the Horde.
They just need to nail the meta progression. Is there a reason why we're doing these missions over
Yeah.
and over again? No.
Agreed. So next up, we finally found out what Jeff Keighley was teasing with that statue.
This trailer
Yeah.
was so well done. Yeah,
It
I
was
loved it.
absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
It was. I had to stop eating my breakfast.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't fancy porridge now.
No.
So it was Divinity,
Yes.
not Divinity Original Sin,
No.
just Divinity. So from Larian Studios, makers of Baldur's Gate 3 and the Divinity games.
The Divinity games are a big blind spot for me. I know there was original Divinity games, and then there was Divinity Original Sin 1 and 2.
Mhm.
I assume they all play similarly.
I believe Original Sin, both of those at least play very similar to Baldur's Gate.
Yes. So I assume the originals do. So I can only assume this is another CRPG.
Yeah.
Which, it's going to be more Baldur's Gate type thing, but this is our own universe. It's
Yep.
very dark, very gritty. Say gruesome. It was
Yes.
gnarly.
Oh, yeah.
When it
I've
was
seen-
happening, I did think it was going to be Diablo.
Yeah, Diablo or Witcher, because of the sort of
The medieval setting.
yeah, but it reminded me of the Witcher 4 trailer, where they were all at some sort of like festival.
Oh,
hours
yeah,
and
and they
all
were
that
going to send the
business.
daughter to die in that forest.
Yeah, the only thing that,
Yeah.
I mean, when you saw different races, that's the only thing that made me go.
True. Yeah.
Or the orcs specifically. I was like, well, it's not Witcher.
Yeah.
But very cool. Looking forward to hearing more about that.
Yeah, that'll be a while off, yeah.
Yes.
They have said it's going to be bigger than Baldur's Gate 3.
Mental.
Rental.
I wish they didn't
I'm,
say that.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out. Sorry.
Probably same.
So 160 hours
Yeah.
per playthrough.
It
wasn't
might not mean bigger as in broader, it might mean bigger as in depth.
Maybe.
Yeah, choices and
I do
Yeah.
seem to remember them saying something similar, not them specifically, but CD Projekt Red saying that with Cyberpunk, and that was actually a shorter game than
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah.
But anyway, I
Very true.
digress.
well, speaking about Left 4 Dead likes,
Mm.
the next one was 4 Loop, and it was by JJ Abrams.
Yeah,
Game
I
Studio.
thought I misheard that
Yeah.
until I
Yeah.
heard about it on another video later. JJ Abrams Game Studios
Yeah.
partnered with the original creators of Left 4 Dead,
Yes.
making 4 Loop, which
Is it a
It's-
single player or a multiplayer only game?
um,
It'll be like Left 4 Dead. I don't know if they actually said, but I imagine you could probably play it single player, but you'd have 3 bots with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because there's 4 people
It
isn't there,
was-
like at a time. But it looks like it's going to be a roguelike with story progression.
it did look a bit like that, but kind of multiplayer, run base, you die, you
Yeah.
get 3D printed, you start again. This was an example of when they get comedy all wrong in these trailers, because it was the least funny thing. I've ever heard. It was saying the same sort of jokes.
No, there is
Um,
one less funny trailer that happened in the.
Oh,
And it's also more cringy.
I look forward to hearing what that is
Yeah.
when Jake mentions it. But yeah, it was very, very cringy.
Cool to see a new Left 4 Dead.
Yes.
I mean, it
Yeah.
seems like there's a few of them now.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
I'll give you
aesthetics
2
looked like
minutes.
that Once Human game to me.
Once
You know, where there's like buses with tentacle parts coming out of it and planes that are alive. and-
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked a bit like that.
Yeah. 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 Fair.
So next up was Coven of the Chicken Foot, which is actually from some ex-Naughty Dog
It's
devs.
Bruce Straley. So Bruce
Yeah.
Straley was one of the lead directors on some of the Uncharted. It's definitely Uncharted 4 and Last of Us 1,
Mhm.
and some other stuff. So again, big name. He was like the other half to Neil Druckmann.
Yeah.
So this
Predicting
is
it
his
now,
game.
the year that comes out, it's getting best art direction.
Maybe.
Well,
Yeah.
It was a nice. What would you call it? Not
It's a
it's
Ghibli-esque.
cartoony, I suppose.
It was isometric. It was imagine like Tunic, I'd say.
Yeah.
That sort of thing, but maybe a bit more cartoony.
Yeah, you were basically
Yeah.
playing as an old woman, and you had like this,
Grandma.
you had this like
Maybe.
beast
Yeah.
Mm.
creature.
companion, like a creature following you. And I don't know if the creatures like can get
Gonna help
angered
you, innit?
or help you, because at the end it
Yeah.
screams.
It
at
does
you.
look like it grabs her, doesn't it?
Yeah. So interesting.
It does look. Yeah, I thought it looked quite good. I was quite into that actually.
Yeah.
Drifted into it while it was on. You know.
Definitely like the more indie looking ones
Yeah.
all
yeah.
the time. And then Ontus was next.
On twos, I
Um,
think, in it. As in
yeah, it could
onto
be.
the abyss or whatever.
It could be, yeah. I mean, it's basically a horror about dreams, and I think Skarsgård, what's his
Oh,
Stellan.
Stellan. Yeah.
he was narrating it, which
this,
is cool.
This was made by the guys who did Observant, or
Soma.
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 That's the one. Yeah,
So, but, it'll be a Soma spiritual successor.
I knew who that
essentially.
was speaking as soon as he started speaking.
Yes, definitely.
There was a lot of celebrities actually, not just coming out onto stage, but like
in stuff.
Narrating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'd be interesting for the horror fans.
Yeah.
A smaller one now. 2XKO, the League of Legends fighting game, is coming to console in January.
Cool.
Thought that was cool.
I was not even aware this was a game.
I did.
And then it was voted for one of the best fighting games. I was like, but it's just been announced. How could it be? But I didn't realize it was
look
out.
good. I have to admit, like, it does look good for as a fighting game. So
Yeah.
I'll
It
have
had
to
a new
look into
character
that.
released, didn't it?
Yeah,
for it.
from
Yeah.
Arcane. Well, not just Arcane, obviously, League of Legends, but
Yeah.
They said they're done putting arcane characters in it as well now.
it's like Fire Emblem characters in Smash, I imagine.
Yeah.
So, Ben, you'll be very happy with this next one. Resident Evil Requiem got a new trailer, and Leon
Leon.
is back, baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
It would have
did
been
look
so much better if it didn't leak days before.
Yeah,
I didn't
definitely.
I didn't
But-
see the leak.
People
to
have
be
been
fair.
doing the math about this, and Leon is actually 60 plus now. If
I
you
thought
go
he was
from his,
50 plus.
50.
if
Yeah,
you go,
but
if,
they reckon
he's
it's
like
50.
pushing his pension age in the police, so he should not look as good as he does.
He's a very handsome man.
You can still do
Yeah.
the roundhouse kick too.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing is,
Oh,
so
yeah.
he showed it, and they showed a bit of gameplay as well, and he was in third person, he was doing the roundhouse kick, and they did kind of say there's two, they didn't
Yeah.
say halves to the game, but
What they
two
said
parts
was,
to the
which
game.
something I thought would upset Ben, is like, we're taking some cues from Resident Evil 6. And so you
I
got
did
the
not
two
hear them
sections.
say that.
I didn't.
They
I
said-
probably blanked that
They
out.
said we're going to do some action as Leon and survival horror as
Yes.
whatever the new person's called.
So I
Yes.
I heard that bit, and I weren't too much of a fan of that, because I'd rather they stick to one, because when they don't, I don't think it'll work as well. I'm interested to see if the Leon sections are only playable in third person,
Yeah.
because a roundhouse kick might look weird in first person.
Yes.
I hope the interact quite well. I don't know. I know Ben's played Alan Wake 2. I don't think you guys have, Joe and Jake, but you can play as two characters in that, and they play quite similar, but the stories are quite different. But you can choose which one to play when, and the stories overlap, and in the
Okay.
middle, and that's great. I hope this is kind of similar to that.
Yeah, that would be a good angle.
Yeah, I don't want it to be completely two separate things, because every time a studio does that, you end up with two subpar games. One's 5 hours, one's 3 hours.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that was a bit nice.
I reckon what they'll do is you'll start off as the new main character for like 3 chapters of the game. Then Leon
Yeah.
goes in looking for her, and then you play as him for a bit, and then they
Yeah.
cross over.
Yeah,
I think we should be gambling on Leon's driving ability. So
Yeah.
if you've ever known that Leon crashes every vehicle he's ever gotten into,
Yeah.
now they're doing a lot of Porsche adverts with Leon stood next to it. I don't know if you've
Oh,
seen
no.
it or not.
I've not. No,
He's driving
Best
a
crash
Porsche
protection in
and
class.
everywhere is Porsche with Leon stood next to it. So
well, yeah. As Joe said, you could be like, you can't survive this many crashes and have a face like this. Don't drive a Porsche.
Yeah.
well, that's the gamble now, isn't it? So, what do you reckon? Is he going to crash it, or is he not going to crash it?
He's going to crash it and jump through the window into a front flip as he lands.
And take a helicopter with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I love playing these Resident Evil games. with
Absolutely.
Lucy, so yeah.
I definitely think
excited.
it's going to be like half horror, half action.
I just
It's
hope
going to be too
the-
scary for me. I'm out.
I'm
We'll just
really
play the Leon
excited.
sections.
Yeah.
I'm really happy to see the other side of it now. So, because obviously all we've seen is the creeping away from the giant thing in all the other
Yeah.
trailers so far.
Yeah, I've
and-
seen some more.
We've seen more of what it's going to be about. So it did the right thing anyway. I'm definitely
If
more
it's-
excited.
If it's going more action heavy as well, I hope it's more of like the fourth one, where yes, it was more action heavy, but it was also still like dark
Very
and
much
creepy
Resident
and
Evil.
scary
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
in parts. Yeah. So I hope they do that more than just like full action. We'll see.
Mm.
But yeah, looking forward to it.
We will see.
Going to a small one now. Order of the Sinking Star. And this one was like a top-down puzzler, but I thought it was really interesting because at the end it was like showing it in grids.
Oh, like different worlds
Yeah.
combined. Yeah.
and
that
then it
looked-
like zoomed out, and there was like all these grids connected, but they were
1,400 puzzles.
yeah, but they were completely different worlds almost.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they've only
I
been
actually
working on it
remember.
for 3 years.
Mm.
Cool. I don't
So think
actually
of how many
remember this
puzzles
one.
they have to put together every day. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, it's almost one a day.
I mean, the tile,
just
yeah,
over one a day, isn't it?
yeah. The tiles are small,
More.
pretty small,
Yeah.
but yeah, really cool. And then back to a bigger one, Exodus.
Oh yeah.
Now, this is very Mass Effect, isn't it? I think it's
It's-
basically
It said it was a
spiritual successor.
not on the Game Awards, but I've seen some videos about it before. Yeah, it's spiritual successor to Mass Effect.
Yeah, they probably can't say that explicitly.
No,
They've probably said something along the lines of, we're using our experience working on Mass Effect to make a new game.
yeah,
But it looks good. I've said before, I've not really played Mass Effect, so
you've never played Mass Effect.
I did play
Wow.
the first one. I've tried the first one twice and just
That's the
never
worst
been
one to
able-
start with.
Well, it's
Well,
the first one.
It's not.
The second one's the best one to start with.
I
Then
know
go
what
back
you
to the
mean,
first
though.
one.
But I've never been able to get into it. So maybe this will be the one. I do feel like I've gone past Mass Effect now, so hopefully this one will be good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully they don't Andromeda it.
Just get the Legendary Edition. I've played through it twice.
Yeah,
I can't be bothered.
they are long games.
Yeah.
They are, to be fair. They are. But cool. It did say early 2027.
Okay.
That's
So-
still sooner than I thought it'd be.
Yeah. I thought we were like
For
waiting.
how
gonna be
big
waiting
those
years.
games are.
But we all know early 2027 could easily be.
Late
Late.
2028.
Yeah.
Next gen launch game.
yeah, definitely. We got a trailer from Wizards of the Coast Gaming.
Yeah.
Warlock, it was called. It didn't really. It was just a
There's
CG
no gameplay.
trailer,
Yeah.
no gameplay, but it looks like it's about the famous class in D&D, a warlock.
Yeah. So it's a new D&D game.
I think this is going to play like how the Psyker plays in Darktide.
Okay.
Because you've got a
first
sword
person.
and magic on the other hand.
Yeah.
Like, and it looks like you had some ravens to like send out and do stuff.
Yeah,
That'd
I
be
think it'll
quite
be
cool.
very action based, maybe like Darksiders.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I'm just guessing though because we
Easy
didn't
to
see
tell, I
anything.
guess. Yeah. They've not really said anything, have they?
No, but that would be cool. Now, are you ready to scream? Screamers!
Right. No, it's actually, I don't know if Mandela affected this to myself, but
Yeah.
when it first was shown, wasn't it called Screamers? And now it's called Screamer.
I thought the same.
I thought it was still called Screamers.
No, it's
No,
called
it's called
Screamer.
Screamer.
Oh.
So I thought it was called Screamers too. Yeah,
Yeah. But
but
I
it is
can't
definitely
remember.
Screamer.
It's just Screamer, yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
we just misread
And
it.
I'm so excited for this game.
I actually genuinely thought, because I must have zoned out at some point, I thought this was Forza. And I thought, they're
No.
leaning into the Japanese, for Forza Horizon 5.
6.
Leaning into Japanese by making it like anime. So that's quite cool.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, just to tell the audience, it basically showed like an anime trailer
There's a whole story going on.
of them racing and stuff, but it kept going in and out of gameplay and like the story. So it looks like the story was in an anime.
Mm.
It looks
then-
very Fire Emblem Three Houses. Like
Yeah.
the animation style.
Definitely. And then the racing looked not realistic but close.
Yeah.
It definitely
It looked to me
pretty-
like Race Driver Grid.
Your favorite.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely a contrast.
Mm.
So it'll definitely be interesting to see how it
Quite cool,
goes.
yeah.
Joe, you wanted to see this as more of a story game,
Yes.
and it did look like that.
Like how the race turns out affects like different characters in the story. Yeah.
Mm.
Like say if you lost but one of your teammates could win sort of thing. I guess them out of a tight spot or something like that. They needed to win money or something. Like those sort of things. I hope they bring that into the game. And it looked like there was a lot of character interaction between the characters off track.
Yeah,
So I'm hoping
Oh.
there is a bit of that.
I think to differentiate itself from other racing games.
Yeah. I don't
Probably
think it's going
needs
to be a
something.
game where you just pick a car and go race a track and then do 4 of them and win. And that's
Yeah.
it. There's going to be definitely more to it than that.
hopefully. That's actually coming out March 26th, so
Cool.
very soon.
Yes. Very soon. Well, it
Next
was
up-
announced like 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Mm.
I don't know. I think it was only last year.
Was it only at Summer
I
Games
can't remember when
Fest?
we did the gag.
I think it was last. I think it was last Game Awards
I
because
think so.
Sonic
Yeah.
Crossworlds was there as well.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think
That's
you're
right, yeah.
Next up was probably my favorite trailer,
Oh,
and it was
okay.
for Control Resonant.
Yes.
This looks
now,
really good.
we don't know if this
Yeah.
is Control 2 or a Control like spin-off.
I have heard that it is
Control
Control 2.
2, okay.
And they've basically come out and said they never like to rest on their laurels.
which is
Essentially,
cool.
they want to go. They didn't want to just make exactly what everyone thought they were going to make.
Mm.
So they've come out with a
Well, the good thing about
almost
that is
different style of game,
because if it doesn't end up
but
great,
very similar still.
if it doesn't end up like that good, you can just change again for the next one.
Yes.
You're
So
not stuck. But
You-
this one's you play as a different character. You don't play as Jesse.
yes. So
Um,
and it's melee based too.
Yeah.
By the looks of it.
Yeah, so
There's a
you've
lot
got-
of like force-looking powers going on.
there'll be all that again,
Yes.
sure, which
Yeah.
will be really cool. Melee and all
Definitely.
those force powers were great in the first one.
Yeah.
So then if you got I think you got like dual blades, which are just kind of like sharp sticks, and then you
Yeah.
can turn that into a big hammer, and you can turn it into a few different weapons. Well,
That'd be
it's like a shape shifting weapon.
Yeah. I'm hoping if they're going to keep anything, that
Mm.
they still keep the like telekinesis from
Yeah.
control.
I think they've got to. It makes control.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
Definitely.
sticks you mentioned then are the things he was stabbed with in the trailer.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
they are
exact
just
same
literally
thing,
like
yeah. Bars of
flat
metal.
plate. Yeah,
But
yeah. It's
magical-
1 mil flat plate.
magical flat plate.
Yeah.
True.
And it's coming out 2026.
I did not see that bit.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's
So-
what I'm so glad about a lot of the
Yeah.
reveals in this Game Awards. They're just so close. And
Yeah.
I wish more of the Game Awards in the past have been like this because there've been so many that'd be like, coming soon. I was like, well, when
Yeah.
is
There
soon?
definitely was still some like that. I mean,
27 was usually the latest, though.
yes.
Oh, no, Divinity.
Divinity and Fate of the Old Republic are probably coming out
Yes, good point. Yeah.
like at least 3 years.
But that's what you need. Some with like a longer lead time and some with shorter.
Definitely.
Here's what you can play before ours comes out. Then
Yeah.
you're just playing ours
Yeah.
for a long time.
Yeah.
And speaking of one that just didn't even say coming soon, it didn't say anything.
Mm.
It's called Gang of Dragon, and it's made by
I
think-
saw a trailer for this before the Game Awards. And I thought it looked so good. Is it Wong from
I think it is.
I think
Yeah,
so.
I think it
from
is.
Doctor Strange? I
But
was
it's-
so happy that he's
I
in
think it's-
something.
made by some ex Yakuza.
Yes, the
Devs.
original director, I think.
Yeah,
Was it not some that worked on Sleeping Dogs as well?
I don't know, but saying Sleeping Dogs, I genuinely thought this might be Sleeping Dogs, and I was
Same.
like, kind of
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
and it wasn't.
It
But
does look really
it looks
good,
quite
though.
Sleeping Dogsy.
Yeah.
It looks more serious than Yakuza.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
Although the story beats in Yakuza can be really serious. It's just, you can't
Really
predict that game.
serious. But yeah, no, it's cool.
So I'm interested to hear more about that in
Mm.
however many years. But cool. Now next trailer for the Street Fighter movie.
This
Talking
was
of
the cringe I
This
was
was-
talking about. And not
Yes.
from the trailer itself, but from the
Oh,
moment it ended.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about the trailer
the
first.
trailer
Yeah.
looked cool.
It's very
Yeah.
well cast.
Yes,
Very until you met the
cast. And then, yeah, very well cast. And it all looked like they were big fans of Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Who were making it. I mean, they're even beating up a car at the end.
Mm.
Yeah, they got the Honda in there, and not
Yeah.
E-Honda, the actual Honda.
And they all look like accurate.
yeah,
as well.
yeah, it looked
Yeah.
cool.
Even, what's he called? Aquaman's character looked pretty accurate.
Aquaman's Jason Momoa.
That's the
Yeah.
guy.
But then once the trailer ended, Jeff Keighley said, "Oh, and welcome on stage the entire cast."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
loads of celebrities came out, which was really impressive, to get them all. But I just find it happens every time they get celebrities. Like, it goes one of two ways. Either they're absolutely fine, or they talk to the audience like we're all a bunch of kids because only
Yes.
kids play video games.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And it always comes across as proper condescending. And they make these jokes, and I'm like,
They're not for us, they're for them.
yeah, you're just making yourself feel better. aren't you?
The worst
I
joke-
feel like
Go
there
on.
was a certain amount of an illicit substance done behind stage before they
I
all went
think
out.
so.
The worst joke for me was Jason Momoa basically saying, I think he hands it off to the guy playing Ryu.
Yeah.
And then he
but-
goes, Ryu.
and he says,
It's
"Yeah," and he's-
Ryu!
And then he starts shouting at him saying, it's Ryu, it's Ryu. And I was like, is he joking?
It was
Is he being
Yeah.
serious?
It was well acted.
Maybe.
No.
For me, it was when he was like, and here's the entire cast of Mortal Kombat. And then it just went flat.
Yeah.
And no one came out and he was
A
like,
lot
I'm
of Mortal
joking.
Kombat characters don't say
I'm like-
anything, though, do they?
Yeah. It was all just, it was weird. It was uncomfortable.
Oh, and he said, we also care about money, but we also
Yeah.
like you guys. I was like,
yeah,
come
it
on.
was just like, it was not nice.
No.
But hey ho.
I would have
It only
edited it
lasted
out
a
if it
few
wasn't
minutes.
live.
Yeah. Yes.
Next up, Lego Batman crashed the awards with a
This
new
does
trailer.
look amazing. I
It
think I'll
does.
get this,
That's cool,
even
yeah.
if it's a Lego game.
I'm not going to
Yeah.
lie. there was a second I was sort of working at the same time. I looked over and I thought, why is Doctor Strange in this Batman game?
Oh yeah.
But it was Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
But it just looked like Doctor Strange.
One thing I noticed they didn't show is the building mechanic. So I'm wondering if there isn't any of that, and it is just a skin of Lego Batman over a really good Batman game.
Possibly.
Maybe.
I mean, it looks like it's got a lot of the Arkham stuff in it.
There's a lot of intertwining from the different Batman movies as well, because they had
Yeah.
Iceman, but he was being played like the Arnold Schwarzenegger one, and the suit looked like that one.
It's
Yeah.
supposed to
And
be
Robin
like,
looks like from that film.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like the legacy. It's like all of them, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It'd be cool. I think I might get it as well.
Cool.
29th of May. It's coming out now.
Nice.
Which I don't know if it was. I don't think that was announced before.
No, I don't think so.
So moving on to some more classics.
Mm.
Tomb Raider
Yeah.
Catalyst.
Now,
2 Tomb Raider games
Yes.
in
So
a row.
Tomb Raider Catalyst was first, which is a new game coming out in 2027.
with the Lara Croft redesign, which I thought was pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that
pretty cool
redesign goes into the next game, which is Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis.
Which I think actually looked more like a good game, like a good, exciting
Well,
game. It's got dinosaurs,
That's a remake of the first game.
Yes.
Is it?
So that's where the dinosaurs come in.
Yeah.
There's dinosaurs in the first Tomb Raider game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I just never got
Yeah.
past the second level.
It goes places, I believe, by the end.
Oh, okay.
But I really like the way they did this because the remake's coming out next year and then the new game's coming out the year after.
Yeah.
So they've sort of said, here's the new game, it's coming out in 27. Here's what you can have while you wait for the new game.
Yeah.
That's a
It's good.
pretty
Yeah.
cool way of doing it.
I'm glad it's back. I'm glad Tomb Raider's back because
Yeah.
she's been gone for a
I-
And
while.
I'm
I
glad
really
that she's
liked-
got not into the, I don't want to say the sweaty realism of the ones that have been like the past 2 games.
Well,
I'm glad it's gone
yeah.
more like, not cartoony, but arcadey Croft.
Yeah, it's like it's harkening back to the original where she was a badass, but she was exaggerated, kind
Yeah.
of for the
I really enjoyed that
gooners, if you
last.
will.
I
But
really
yeah,
enjoyed that last run of Tomb Raider stuff.
2013 I thought was really good, that gritty reboot. The next 2 were definitely not as good. But, especially the last one, The Shadow of the Tomb Raider, was pretty naff.
I think that was the one I didn't play.
Yeah, don't. But the first one of that trilogy was excellent.
So I believe, Ben, you're a fan of. They're not called Forest. They're called.
It's called
well,
The Forest, isn't it?
Yeah, the first one's The Forest, and then it's Sons of the Forest.
Yeah, well, there's going to be Forest 3.
Yeah.
I did
End
not
Night.
anticipate that this is the game that was shown.
So
I
when
thought it was going to be to do with that new Naughty Dog game.
Oh,
At
Intergalactic.
first, yeah.
Yeah.
I had no idea what this was because it shows a sort of alien planet, and it almost looked
Yeah.
first person, like you were playing a robot with like an arm,
Like an arm.
grabber
that's-
thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
like a grabber. And I thought, I don't know what this is, but cool. And then it said something about the forest. I thought, okay,
It's like you land on a.
fine.
So now you're on a alien forest,
Yeah,
I suppose.
I didn't
No
realize it was a
idea.
forest
Did
game.
not
Yeah.
get a lot
Yeah.
from that trailer,
No.
I tell you.
Oh.
Until I spoke to you later, Jake, and you said you think it was from the forest, and I googled it, and it was it's a third forest game. I had
Yeah.
no idea it was a forest game.
So it looks like it's the forest in space.
Yeah,
Or is it alternate Earth?
Possibly.
Hmm.
Maybe it'll do
Because
the
it is
planet
really
at
far in the
at the end.
future.
yeah. But cool.
Statue of Liberty in the forest.
Yeah. Planet of the Apes style.
Invincible Versus got a new trailer.
New character.
Characters as well. It got
Rexplode.
Rexplode and
Elemental.
I don't.
Is it Elementa?
It's Elemental. I'm pretty
Okay,
sure.
but she's not been in the show yet. But she's
No, she's been revealed in this game.
yes.
So she might be in the show
Ah.
after this game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
that's coming out April 30th. A new fighting game, basically.
yeah. Let's go.
Is
People have played
Rexplode
it.
played by the crazy guy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yes.
I'm sure I recognize
He
that
is,
voice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is. What's he called? Pimento.
That's it. Yeah.
Adrian Pimento.
Yes.
Yeah.
Orbital was next, which is kind of like a anime space co-op game.
Oh, is this the one that's on Switch 2 only?
Yes, exclusive
I-
to Switch 2.
This game might swing me to buy a Switch 2.
Yeah,
It looks so
Okay.
good.
it does
I
look
love
good.
I love 80s and 90s anime architecture style. It's so good.
Yeah, and the whole game's in that is like 3D anime, isn't it? Basically,
Yeah.
it does look good. Kind of looks like and It Takes Two, I suppose, but
Yeah.
anime
but from
space.
a different developer.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a very cool, very Switch game.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Diablo 4 Lords of Hatred. Not
Yeah.
the...
Yeah.
The trailer for this looked very good as well.
Yeah.
They always do.
Oh,
I did
God,
think,
yeah.
was it Mads Mikkelsen playing that guy? He looked very
I
like him.
didn't notice. But this introduces a new paladin, well, the old paladin class.
Yes.
Back into
Diablo
the
4.
game, yeah.
But I believe if you pre-order it or you get a deluxe edition or something, you can
Think
play
it's
the
pre-order,
paladin
yeah.
class now.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh,
Which is interesting because I don't know.
pay
If
to win.
yeah, it's like a bit
Because it'll
scummy,
definitely be
but
tuned up for the expansion, which normally
Yeah.
means you're a higher level.
yeah.
So, yeah.
So April 28th, that comes out.
Cool.
I mean, I have to admit, I don't really play Diablo, but that paladin class looked pretty sick.
Captain America in that shield was super cool.
Nice.
Just the lightning powers, man.
Yeah. That was
Well,
very
the-
the lightning bolt
yeah.
or bolt of Grand Sax from Elden Ring.
They're like
Yeah,
the holy armor.
I loved.
Holy weapons.
Deadpool and Elsa Bloodstone are joining Marvel Rivals, which I
Yep.
think is very cool.
It is cool.
I really want to jump back on, actually, to be honest, because I've just I've like literally put it at the back of my mind, but I've just seen that Gambit got released a few weeks ago,
Yeah, and Rogue's in it now.
and Rogue's in it like as of today. So crazy.
Awesome.
Who's Ella Bloodstone? I'd never heard of that
Elsa,
character.
Elsa
Elsa.
Bloodstone. So
Elsa
she's like
Bloodstone.
I'm not going to say
Helsing thing.
Yeah, she's not a
Yeah.
vampire hunter specifically, but she's like a hunter.
Yeah.
She's got like a rifle, big long cloak. She hasn't been in any of the TV. Oh no, she has actually. She was in
Is she in that
Werewolf by Night.
Yeah.
Is she
Yeah.
basically Van Helsing?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, kind of.
I always forget that's a Marvel thing.
Yeah,
Werewolf by Night. Is cool.
yeah. She's a cool character, to be fair. And obviously Deadpool's very cool.
Yeah.
To be added. So we got a trailer for Lords of the Fallen 2, a new trailer.
Yeah, which looks like more. Lord of the-
Teensy bit of gameplay.
It kind of looked exactly the same as the last one.
Yeah. It looked a bit upgraded.
Yes. Yeah.
So hopefully it's better.
I know you won't be playing it.
If it gets good reviews, I'll have a look into
Yeah,
it.
I think that's the thing. It was a very the Lords of the Fallen 2, 1, 2, whatever we call it.
Yeah, 2.0.
First 2 was very. It was very fine.
Yes.
It was fine.
Yeah, so
it was
if this
very much
one-
a game.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. So if this one gets a good score, then that'll tell me okay, they've improved.
It
everything
looks like
that
a
needs to be
totally
improved.
different style to the one that's just come out or been redone, I think.
No, I don't know.
It looked
looks-
a bit more realistic, I want to say.
No, it's,
Uh,
it was
First
very
one was
similar.
like that, yeah.
Well, not the first one.
This,
The original
yeah.
one
Yeah.
was different. This one looked very much like the second.
It didn't look
one.
like there was anything to do with those lanterns or ghost worlds or anything, though.
I didn't see any
That's what I
lanterns,
mean.
to be fair, no.
Lanterns, but aesthetically, it looked quite.
It looked
should-
more like a Dark Souls aesthetic than a.
yeah.
So, speaking of new trailers, Saros got a new trailer.
Yeah, and
I'm
Raoul
really
Cole
excited
came out
about
as well.
this.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably never get to play it unless I get a Steam machine.
Steam
But,
Machine, and
um,
hopefully it comes out on
Yeah.
the year after.
But this was cool because again, I've said it a million times before. Raoul Coley is a gamer and also a celebrity, so he comes
Yeah.
out and he
And he's
doesn't look
fine.
like he has any contempt for the people in the audience.
yeah.
Well, he just came out and said, "Check out this game; it's cool."
yeah,
And he says, "I'm in it,
yeah.
Yeah.
and it's cool." And then he went away. That's all you need.
It does. I'm getting quite interested in the story because it looks like,
There's more of a story than I thought there would.
yeah, it looks like whatever's planet they're on is like playing with the minds.
be. Mm.
Yeah.
But he's getting like really angry in the trailer, and I'm like, is it playing with your mind?
Is it playing with the
see.
player's mind?
Yeah. Oh, maybe.
Because it didn't say something about a pattern that keeps showing, and that's what's affecting things.
I don't know.
I can't remember now, but would be cool. Would be
Yeah.
cool. So, from the creators of The Ascent, we got a new game called No Law,
I was
which kind of looks
Well
like a.
surprise when
yeah.
it was a first-person shooter.
So it was, yeah. So considering they opened it with like from the creators of Ascent,
Yeah, and it looked very Ascent coded, like the world
Yeah.
looked like very much like.
so it
the
looks
Ascent.
like it's basically first person The Ascent.
Yeah, which could be cool. I mean,
Yeah.
the Ascent ran like arse at parts, so maybe it won't be a good idea. But
Maybe that was just co-op. We'll see.
True.
Is
If-
this sent that cyberpunk twin stick shooter?
Yes.
Yeah.
if they can make this have all the the sense of like power progression that the Ascent did, they can incorporate some of that into here. That'd be really cool. Like some of those
Yes.
awesome abilities we got.
Yeah.
I'd be interested.
It's weird 'cause I can't. It looks like The Ascent, but not quite.
Yeah.
So I can't tell if it's a whole new world.
I'll tell you why. It wasn't set at night.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes.
Or maybe not at
There
night,
was-
under the cover of
there was
whatever it is.
outside areas too.
Yeah.
So whereas that seemed like it was all in one block.
What, the Ascent?
Yeah.
Well, the Ascent, it was, you had your open like markets, but it was all
Yeah,
inside like,
inside
the tower,
something.
weren't you? So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Very cool. Next one. Total War Warhammer 40k.
So-
The scale of this looked mad.
And David
Yes.
Harbour came out for this, and also he
Yeah.
didn't seem like he had contempt for the audience.
Very true.
No.
So that was pretty
But
good.
it sounded like he was a fan of Total War.
Okay.
To be fair.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Who makes Dawn of War?
Not the Total War guys.
But is it a similar type of game?
No.
Yes.
Well, it's still tactics.
It's a bit dumbed down.
But Dawn of War is like Age of Empires.
Yeah.
But then Total War plays differently in the sense of like you are looking over a big battle map, and this
Yeah.
will be like planets,
Mm.
and then you do have battles, but you kind of like meet other armies on this map,
Yeah.
and then a battle will commence.
It's more like the
And it-
macro, the big sort of.
Yeah, so you're like, and
politics
you're
and
also
stuff.
like politicking your.
Because I was
areas.
very confused when David Harbour came out and he was like talking about this like a new game. I was like, we already know about Dawn of War 3.
Yeah.
And
I
then
know,
he said
see,
Warhammer 40k. I was like,
It's
Wait,
kind of got
what?
a bit of the Sid Meier's Civilization politics in it,
yes,
but it's not got the
okay.
resource management.
Yeah. I
that
mean,
Dawn
ev-
of War has.
everyone sounds super excited for it, so I'm really happy.
I'm
with
more
that.
excited for this than Dawn of War
Cool.
3.
okay,
Oh,
I think I would prefer Dawn of War,
Mm.
but I have played the Total Wars before and enjoyed them. So
I've
Years and years
played
ago.
Dawn of War 1 and 2, and I feel like the 40k universe lends itself better to Total War.
yeah,
It's
Because
great.
the scale of it is
yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
Whereas when
Just-
you're playing Dawn of War, you're sending like a few squads of Space Marines to go do something. It seems a bit.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I definitely get. And you saw like the pods in this coming down, the space ones
Yeah.
coming out. It did look cool.
It'll be very similar to the tabletop game, I imagine, as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe even more grand scale
Yeah. Yeah.
than
True.
that. So
there's no table big enough.
Yeah. You zoom all the way out, and
Planet-sized.
you're in Games Workshop.
Yeah. that's got to be an Easter egg in there somewhere.
sure, hopefully.
You hear the salesman in the background.
Well, speaking
Only
of going,
$59.99 for Titus.
speaking of going up into the skies, Ace Combat 8 got announced. You're excited for this, Joe, aren't you?
I knew it was Ace Combat as soon as I saw someone with pink hair on a ship that was run by the Navy. I was like,
Mm,
this is an anime. This is Ace Combat.
I've
As soon
got-
as they talked about, what is it called? Eugia as well.
mm,
Europe, Asia, like mixed together. That's Ace Combat.
I've got no feelings towards Ace Combat.
Same, unfortunately.
Sorry.
You never played like flight combat games. They're so good.
I'm always bad at flying in games, so I would not pick a game
Same.
dedicated to
Even
it.
like Battlefront.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
last one, Ace Combat 7, was basically, it was out before Top Gun Maverick, and the story's basically the same.
Really.
And even the last level is very similar. You go through a trench and you got to fly up above something and then go down and blow up a small.
Mm.
Well,
Well-
it's the Death Star run.
I mean, they've not made 8 games because they've got no fans. You know what I mean?
Mm,
So it's great that they've
And
announced
mean, so-
they've made way more than 8 games. They're just
Well,
only
true.
8 numbered games.
Yeah.
It's been a while as well, hasn't it, since one?
Oh, yeah.
Now,
And
yeah.
I was actually, before the Game Awards come on, I was like, I wonder if there'll be an Ace Combat here. Because
Oh,
I've
that's
not heard
cool.
about it for a long time. And I'm so
Okay.
glad that there was.
Nice.
The last one was so good.
That's cool. Well,
So
from
stoked.
one vehicle to another, maybe a galactic vehicle. Star Wars Galactic Racer.
Yeah.
Wasn't
So
Also looks very good.
Definitely. This
I-
is pod racing.
well,
Well, it's not.
is it? Yeah, because they were
Well,
talking about it, and I thought, okay, this sounds like they're talking about pod racing, and then the vehicles are flying around like this isn't pod racing. But then I saw a Star Wars structure, I was like, is this pod racing? Because it
Mm.
kind of is.
They mentioned the Empire as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's
Before
like,
they took it all away.
yeah, I don't like the fact that they just look like more of speeders than they do like.
Well, it looks like there's speeders and there's bikes and there's like bigger car type
Those
things.
are
There's
Yeah.
like dual
vehicles
pods.
too.
Yeah,
Like,
I want
you're gonna
my
have to
pod
take into
races
account
to
the
be
width of
joined.
vehicles.
Yeah, so Joe.
Like it looked like 2 vehicles joined together in one part of it. Like it
That's
was like a
quite
bridge
cool,
in the
though.
middle. So maybe
I-
it's like a pseudo pod racer the way it drives.
I
But at the
want-
very end, there was a guy that looked like Sebulba.
I
Yeah.
think
and
he
it
was the
had
guy
his-
speaking, weren't he?
It had his pod racer sound.
Mm.
Like
Was
the,
he-
like
Was he not the guy
noise.
speaking, like narrating it?
I'm not too
No,
sure.
it didn't sound like him to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I want my pod races to be 2 engines joined by lightning.
I think pod racers will eventually
hopefully.
get into it.
Yeah.
But
If they made that reveal sound at the end, they're
This
planning on
was-
putting something in.
This was made by the guys, didn't he say, who did Burnout or something
Yes.
like that? So
Yeah.
that's cool.
Gonna be
Hopefully there'll be some
fast action, isn't it?
destruction. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope
def-
there's some like split second style destruction in it because that was a
yeah,
Disney
maybe
game.
not that level, but Disney.
Yeah,
Disney owns split. What do you call it?
second,
Second.
split second.
Oh,
It'll be cool. I think there should be a lot of destruction in it.
yeah.
So, Out of Words got a new trailer. Do you remember
Yes.
this one? The stop motion co-op game.
Yeah, the clay people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks nice.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
yeah, it continues to look nice. It was just a trailer though.
Yeah.
I don't
Is
think
this a
there was any
co-op
gameplay.
only game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Always love to see more co-op
Mm.
games.
Yeah, especially couch co-op.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Phantom Blade Zero got a new trailer and finally a release date.
Oh, finally, I know.
So it's coming out 9th of September.
I'm sure he announced this when it was coming out. He said it's something like a premiere, like a world premiere or something. I was like, this is
But
Phantom
it's
Blade
not.
Zero.
Yeah, no, he did. Yeah, he said
I've seen this.
another world premiere.
Yeah.
Well, at the end of the day, I suppose any new trailer is a world premiere.
It's the first time anyone's seen
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not what it. Yeah.
You'd think it'd mean the game itself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I was just thinking this looks a lot like Phantom Blade Zero,
And it is.
and it's got. A
Is that the
release
one
date.
where at the start of the trailer he saves a baby? Is that Phantom Blade Zero?
I think he's
And
the baby.
He comes through like a crumbling
okay.
building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's the baby, and then he meets the person who saved him later on
Okay.
Yeah.
in the
yeah.
trailer.
Did you say the release date? Sorry.
Yeah, 9th of September.
Cool.
Next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's one to look forward to.
What's it coming out on? Did it say?
I think it's just PlayStation.
It is.
God damn it. PlayStation and
Yeah.
your samurai games.
Yeah.
I think it's only timed though.
I hope
Because it's
there's
not a
a
PlayStation. It's not a PlayStation dev, is it?
True. I hope there's a demo. Actually.
Same.
Yeah.
I think there will be actually.
Mm.
Mega Man's back.
He is.
He's
Uh,
back and he's very similar to how he's always been.
Yeah. This was the one
Yeah.
where he kind of had a bit of a preamble, didn't he? Saying about.
Yeah. A developer that's been doing this game and it's not been one for decades or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
It's bringing back, reviving franchises and all
That's
this
it,
business.
that's
And
it.
I was like, oh, time splitters. But,
No.
yeah.
I mean, it's cool that Mega Man's back. It's called Dual Overdrive.
Mm.
It just all it said was 2027, and I think it's very early
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
being made. You're right, Joe. It just looks like Mega Man to me. Not gonna lie.
What?
But
Right.
for the
what,
Mega Man fans,
What are they doing
fantastic.
if that's taking 2 years when there used to be like a Mega Man game every year?
I mean, that is a good point, to be fair. Like, I'm not saying that side scrolling 2D games take less time or anything, which I'm sure they do, but you
Yeah.
know, but they did used to come out quite frequently. And,
Yeah, and it's not
yeah,
the first 3D or 2.5D one they've done either.
No. So
There was 2 on the
I don't
PS
know.
Vita.
I don't
Well, we all know about like how long it takes them to make games these days.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I think what Joe's saying is,
Is
If
it
they
going
could make
to have
this type
something
of game-
special
yeah.
if it's taking that long?
And if a game that looked like this and played like this could have come out within a year or two, 10 years ago, why
Yeah.
is it now taking
You don't
longer?
know. do you?
Yeah.
Who
I don't know.
knows? Neo 3 got a small little trailer.
This looked
Um,
very good.
There's a demo out at the end of Jan,
Yes.
just before its release date in February.
Yeah.
Which I think is the end of Feb. So cool. And then we moved on to the last reveal.
The one more thing.
The one more thing.
But
I hope
all
you guys.
waiting.
I hope you guys are really excited.
Are you
After
saying
all
that-
those other reveals, so we had Fate of the Old Republic, Control, more Resident Evil,
Yeah.
absolute bangers, and we ended on Overwatch. I mean, High Guard.
My God.
The thing is, like, yeah, again, this was another one. Jeff Keighley built it up. He's like, this is the final announcement. We've saved it. You know, it's, what did he say? 61 developers who've worked on Apex Legends and Titanfall. People
Titanfall.
like Titanfall 3 or Titanfall spiritual successor.
Now, I know people are obviously going, "Oh, Titanfall 3." Maybe, yeah, spiritual successor makes sense
Yeah,
because
not Titanfall 3.
it's a new team.
Yeah, so they've
Yeah.
made a new team. They've been working on this in secret. Someone did say it's quite easy to keep a secret if no one cares. So we're working on it in secret. It's almost ready, as in it comes out January 26th.
Yes.
And then he said, "Welcome to Highguard," and he showed the trailer. And I'm not going to judge it by the trailer because you need to play these games first.
Yeah.
Or it's a fantasy sci-fi game with guns and
Laser shields and robo
shooter
horses.
mechanics
Rings
and
a bell.
a little bit of destruction, but very specifically destruction in only certain areas by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just looks like
I mean, I
people.
will say it did look better than the destruction looked better than, let's say, Marvel Rivals, for example. And
I don't think it looked much different though, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because it looked like it was just like window frames that you could destroy.
Yeah.
It's, to me, it's just a multiplayer slop.
It just it's a free to play multiplayer hero shooter.
Yes.
Nothing
Which
in
we've
that
not seen enough of
trailer.
those, apparently.
People are calling it Control 2. If people are calling it
Control.
Control, sorry, not Control. What's it called? Concord 2.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you're calling it
Yeah.
Concord 2, you've got something wrong.
Yeah, but
Now-
at least it's free to play.
Yeah, true. And
You're riding horses. That's the difference.
the thing is,
It's
At
A
parts.
monetization machine is
Yes.
what they're trying to sell us.
there was nothing in this trailer that did
I mean,
anything
they made the
to
characters
convince.
smaller to
Yeah.
fit on the horses. Just saying.
They didn't do anything to convince anyone what it does differently.
No.
And if there's a USP in there, they should have front loaded that and said, "This is why you play our game," and get excited
Horses, that's
for
it.
it.
Yeah.
But there just wasn't anything. It was.
Some of the abilities look copied. I mean,
It just really.
There's a
did look-
Reinhardt shield that's
there's a
a
Reinhardt
projectile.
shield. There's a May ice wall. There's a guy with a revolver who
because all
spins it
these-
round. I'm like,
All these abilities are in there for gameplay reasons that
Yeah.
then get sort of adapted into being ice wall, but the wall is there for a gameplay reason. So
Yeah.
there's only so many sort of things like that you can put in these hero shooters. That's why they all copy off each other.
And again,
Yeah,
like
but-
what's that game called that got cancelled really quickly? You
Concord.
just mentioned it. Concord, that's it. I keep trying to push it out of my
Yeah.
brain. The characters all looked very similar.
they look quite
They all
generic.
wearing that white and gold armor.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah.
yeah.
And I feel
I know they're
do
called High Guards, so they're
I
going to
know.
like Royal or something.
I
but-
feel bad for the developers. And you know what makes it worse? That it was the final reveal.
yeah. I think if it
Yeah.
was mid, if it was
they should have put Control as the
Yeah.
final.
If this was one
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
random in the middle ones, then people would have been like, "Oh, that looks generic. I probably won't play it." But that would have been it.
didn't they do the same for Concord? Wasn't that right at the end,
I don't,
or at least
know.
right at the start?
I don't know.
It was like one of their big things that they showed.
But at least I had the
Mhm.
interesting and cinematic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But this also comes out after Concord, so you've already, Concord's already laid the foundations of how badly it
They
could
must
go.
have
Failure.
They must have been bricking it. I do
Don't
feel sorry
follow us
for
into
them.
this abyss.
I do.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't know they were going last, but to go last with all those games that came before, it's really unfortunate because it would have just ended up being, and maybe it would have still been in Dead on Arrival, but it wouldn't have been loathed as much.
Yeah.
No.
Because it went last, a lot of people are angry at them, and it's not
Yes.
their fault.
But
you
you'd
know.
have thought maybe if there was another Witcher 4 trailer or something.
Well,
that could have gone
like Jake
there.
was saying there, Fate of the Old Republic. If that was
Yeah.
last, bang on.
Great.
If
Divinity.
Divinity or Control 2,
Yeah, especially as the stir they were making about that statue in the desert. They should have
Yeah.
saved that right to the end.
Yeah, Larian Studios, the last thing that
Yeah.
pops up in the thing.
I mean, I think that slightly got leaked beforehand.
He did.
So
Yeah,
maybe
people
put,
worked
maybe
it
put that
out.
first and put Fate
There
of
were
the Old
still like
Republic at the
loads of
end.
people guessing though on my social media
Yeah.
about what it could be.
It's because they filed for the trademark like a day or two beforehand, and it had the same
Ah,
thing, the
Yeah.
like image. So
I think it's even funnier that when you change high, when you think of high, you think of over, and when you think of guard, you think of
Think of-
watch.
yeah,
I get
got
that.
it.
Yeah.
And to be fair, that wasn't me who came up with that. So loads of people put that in the comments.
But I mean, I want to play it just because I don't want it to be dead on arrival because of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
developers. It comes out on, say, January the 26th, and it's free. So I will probably give it a go. And maybe there's some special sauce we've not seen.
I think free to play helps at
but,
least.
Yeah, just
Yeah, we've
They should
discussed
have
it's,
put it
it's
in.
horses, right?
yeah,
gonna
it's
be
the
horses.
horses that
That's
make
the-
it.
And
That's
it's going to be as
special
soon as
sauce.
you get to the fight, you're off the horses.
I mean-
but there has been a Overwatch clone that's done that.
Paladins.
Paladins,
Yeah.
they had horses.
Yeah, and this would be people could say, okay, the Titanfall and Apex combat is really good. That's going to have it for it. But Concord
Can
had
you wall
Destiny.
run? I want to know if you can
No,
wall run.
it doesn't look like it. They didn't show
God
it. If they
damn
did,
it.
great.
Give me
you
a
know,
grappling hook and wall
Concord
running.
had what's it called? Destiny gunplay, which people love.
Yeah,
If they'd made
But
this
nobody
game,
got to play it.
if they made this game, well, not this game, sorry. If these developers made a Titanfall successor with all the free running and stuff, but like elevated, and set it in the similar sort of universe, it didn't even need to have mechs. No, mechs are a big thing.
I mean, it's in the name.
But I mean, if it's a spiritual successor in the sense that you don't want it to be too similar and it's different, you could probably take the mechs out and people would still eat that up.
yeah,
People want that.
Especially
I
if it's
agree.
like a futuristic modern setting.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think that-
not
a
like
lot
Call
of
of
that
Duty,
helps. No.
but with the gameplay and stuff of the time. I don't. Yeah, they have unfortunately really messed up.
Weird.
Yeah,
Just a weird thing to do.
yeah. And Jeff Keighley's messed up by putting it last.
Yeah, well, it might not be. They might have paid for him to put it last. I don't know.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Then they made
Paying all that money for your
mistake.
free to play game to go last. You got to
Yeah.
recoup a lot of costs there.
Oof.
You need a lot of people to play that game. And I
Yeah.
don't
Imagine if
think
they
Say one skins.
sue Jeff Keighley. Why did you put it last?
I can't bear to think.
When you
how
said
they
top
are
spot, we
feeling
meant
right now.
first.
Yeah,
You get a skin of Jeff Keighley.
yeah.
Oh.
I genuinely can't fathom what they are feeling and thinking right now.
I know.
It's going into Christmas as well.
Yeah. Well, at least it's
Making me
coming
sad.
out not with a lot of other stuff.
True.
So
You got
we'll see.
you got to cheer me up. Cheer me up
So,
with someone's really enthusiastic.
we didn't
performance.
actually. It didn't actually end there. They actually did the game of the year award
Yeah,
straight after. So they went straight into the big orchestra performance where they're doing all the songs from the games, which is ace. I love that bit.
And they wove them
feel-
together really well.
I feel
I
really
thought.
guilty because I was watching this at work and I had to clear out by 12:30. The only thing I hadn't seen was the winner of the award, and it was like 28 minutes past 12.
Oh no!
So I had to skip it.
I
I thought I-
see Flute Guy.
I know, I can't just, I should have watched it when I got home, but I needed to see who won. Sorry, carry on.
It's all right. I
Flute,
posted the clip in the Discord.
What?
yeah, Flute Guy got like 5 different flutes out.
Yeah,
I
he's like,
did
just
see
pulling them
that,
out of his
though.
inventory.
Because every time I was skipping,
Yeah.
it was Flute Guy with something else.
Oh, that's good.
So I did see that, yeah. So,
Great, it was great. They also now Expedition 33 won, as we already know.
yeah.
They also announced as they were accepting the award that there's going to be more content for the game.
Yeah, they did.
So I don't know what any of that looks like yet. I
I
literally
think they said
deleted
there's
it.
new area, some new weapons.
New
new-
Red Ward rafts as well. I think.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Mm.
I literally deleted it like 3 weeks ago or something because I needed to make room on the PlayStation.
And now it's coming
Oh.
back.
And now it's coming back.
I thought that was going to be one of them games you kept on there forever, like XCOM 2.
I nearly did. But one day I'll replay it.
Yeah.
We'll see. Well, that was the awards, guys. We've actually got through that relatively quick.
Record time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably still been an hour.
It has.
Yes.
Over.
What did you guys think of it overall?
I
I
thought it was
didn't watch
good.
it. Trailers were good.
I thought it was good because I feel like they've cracked now how to do awards, allow people the time to speak,
Yes.
to accept their awards,
Yeah.
and then also show the game trailers and mingle it all really well. I think that's really, really.
Yeah, that
well
was one of
done.
my complaints from last year's
Yeah.
one, where it was like it was too talky.
There was a few adverts, but it was pretty easy to skip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get why they're in there. My only really criticism, as we've been talking about for the past 20 minutes, is the final game.
Yes.
Final game. And
Yeah.
the cringe moments, but you can't help that because it's
True,
live.
yeah, the cringe.
You don't know what they're going to say.
Oh, we didn't even talk about Miss Piggy.
Miss Piggy,
Yeah.
he loves his Muppets.
I know.
He does.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't get it.
No, I'm not a massive Muppets guy.
No,
to be
same.
honest.
But I did like the song they did. I did actually like Miss Piggy's song.
I skipped through the song because she
Oh,
was
no.
doing too much preamble with that dog.
That is
Yeah.
true.
I was like, just shut up and get to the song we've been waiting for this whole time.
Preamble with a dog is not a phrase I thought I was hearing today.
He was late as well.
Yeah.
I agree. I think it was actually a really good show.
Mm.
They have pretty much nailed it. I think they need to maybe change some of the awards a bit.
Definitely.
Action
But the
adventure.
actual show was really good. just an unfortunate end.
Yeah.
Or last reveal. The end was still good because
Yeah,
they did
yeah.
the actual award after.
Yeah.
So, but cool.
Cool.
Right now we've rounded off the awards. Do you think we should do some socials?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right in the middle, slap bang, boom. So, if you're listening to us, you've already found us on one of our social medias. But if you want to recommend us to a friend, you can find us on Facebook, X, Instagram. We've got a Discord link in all of them. Any other social media you can find, like Blue Sky or that weird Chinese one called Red something or other. We're on there as well. We do have a presence. We just don't speak a lot on there.
Talking of socials, I heard the
yeah.
other day, by the way, that the original creators of Twitter are looking at buying the patent back because it's lapsed because Elon Musk changed it to X.
Oh my God.
So if you did that, that would be excellent, but we'll see.
So move everyone back to Twitter.
Yeah. So, sorry,
But
cut
yeah,
you off.
click on one of our Discord links on there. That's where we're the most active. We do most of our talking with our, I don't want to say adoring fans. Well, people that have found us and then stumble into our conversations, and we love you all.
Yeah.
Join in on the conversation, and we'll see you in another episode.
Mm.
You will.
Speaking of Discord, this is the section where we're doing the Discord of Gaming Garnish Game of the Year, which
Hell
is a
yeah.
big mouthful.
Nobody woo and cheered. Thank you.
This was-
I'll put an applause in.
Yeah. This was a tournament that Jake set up, actually, ain't you?
Yes, we had
Yes.
32 games that came out this year. And
Way more than 32 came out this year, but we
Yeah.
picked 32.
it all got whittled down in 1v1s every day, basically, until we got to the final, which was Claire Obscure Expedition 33 versus The Outer Worlds 2.
So, Joe, who won? Tell us. Everyone knows by now. It was in the Discord, but do it anyway.
It was surprisingly Outer Worlds 2.
I know.
I know.
I was quite surprised. Jake wrung me in tears.
I did.
He said,
I
I
did.
can't believe it.
You know how many
No, I
attempts I had? How
Hey,
many
they
attempts
couldn't-
I had to vote out Claire Obscure just because Jake would cry?
So that's where all those ghost accounts came from.
It's just
They couldn't have another award. I wouldn't allow it. There's too many.
But yeah, so Outer Worlds 2 is the Gaming Garnish Game of the Year, which I don't think any of us have played other than
No, actually.
I have. I haven't played it now. I've not talked about it on the pod. That'll be a game to talk about in the new year. But
I had
yeah.
only played the first one, and if it's anything
Yeah.
like the first one, it's a great game.
yeah, I'd say
Yeah.
I probably will play next year.
I couldn't possibly comment. Please tune in for the new year where I will talk about my experience with.
We have a whole episode of what we've been playing.
Yes.
Yes.
3 months of what we've been playing. What comes next?
The our game of the year.
Our game of the year.
Oh, yeah. So on the back of
Leave it in.
on the back of the Discord Game of the Year, we're going to move on to our top 10 and finally our own games of the year
Yes.
this
We
year.
are.
2025. The stipulation is it's not a game. It doesn't have to be games that came out this year, but games that we played for the first time this year.
Yeah, so the Garnish, the one we just talked about was games that came out this year, whereas this
Yes.
is our own, yeah. Cool. All right, Joe,
Who
what's
wants
the
to
order?
go first? I was going to ask. I'll do it in the order I introduced you today. So Jake, Brad, Ben, then me.
Perfect.
Sounds good. Are we going to do honorable mentions first?
Yeah,
If you've got honorable mentions, bring them out now.
Okay.
I don't have any
and
personally.
then we'll go background.
So, very quickly then, Cyberpunk 2027 Phantom Liberty is honorable mention. I've played the game before, so
Okay, yeah, it's not its own game, so
yeah.
I understand
So,
that.
Marvel Rivals
Oh,
really surprised me.
Rivals was one of my specials this week.
Cool.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Not my
and-
kind of game, really, and I got into it with you guys. So
Yeah, I just really love playing it with everybody. It was fantastic, and surprisingly, Battlefield 6 is an honorable mention.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So,
2 multiplayer
Uh,
games and your honorables.
Mm.
Nice.
my other one that I wanted to mention was Dark Tide. I actually really enjoyed
Cool.
that game, and it didn't
Yeah.
get into my 10. But
Mm.
again, not a game I would play on my own, but because I
Yeah.
played it with you
Yeah.
guys, I really enjoyed doing it.
Cool.
nice.
For me, I also had Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
I didn't just just single out Phantom Liberty because I did. Oh, we both did actually. Played the full game again, and it did feel
Yeah.
like a whole new experience. But because I have already played it,
Yeah,
I didn't think it could make it on the list. There's a couple here that I think might make it onto other people's lists, so I don't want to talk too much about them. But that's Stanley Parable.
Mhm.
Really enjoyed that. It was just
Oh, actually,
yeah.
that is on my list as well. Honourable mention.
Okay,
Stanley
I
Parable.
thought when you didn't mention it there, I thought it might be in your top 10.
Yeah.
And the only reason it was an honourable is because there's not much game.
Yeah.
It's more
Same.
just a fun
It's a narrative, isn't
experience.
it? So-
Yeah, and it's great. But I've got Dredge on there, which I thoroughly enjoyed. It just got beat out by other games that I enjoyed a bit more.
Yeah.
And Wu Chang Fallen Feathers as well, which
Nice.
I was both that and Dredge were on the list
Yeah.
for a while and just got pushed out in the last sort of couple iterations. Really enjoyable FromSoft sort of style game.
Nice.
Yeah.
You say you didn't have one, Joe?
I don't have any in mind.
Cool.
All mine is set on the list. The way
Nice.
In 10.
A Way Out was my number 10.
Oh, cool.
Always love a co-op game. Obviously, it's really fun playing with my wife.
Yeah.
Always love those experiences. And it nearly got pushed out by Battlefield 6, I'm not going to lie.
Really? Yeah.
But I do think it's just doing something different with the co-op.
You need to train Dulce up as a medic. Then you
Yeah.
can play Battlefield 6
There
together.
you go. But I think it's doing something different.
Yes, it's not.
So
It's set the precedent for the rest of the Hazelight games, but it's quite different from them. I think where you can take It Takes Two and Split Fiction, see the comparisons between them.
Mhm.
A Way Out stands on its own as something quite different, I think.
Yeah.
Cool.
very cool game.
Cool. Right. My number 10,
You're number 10.
Prince of Persia. I can't remember the subtitle.
Lost Crown?
Lost Crown. Yes, I didn't write the subtitle. I've been playing that kind of on and off all year. I've mentioned it quite a few times because it was my Switch game. It wasn't one that I would sit down and just play through in a big sort of sitting. I kind of wish I did, to be honest. And after I had played it on Switch, it came to like PlayStation Plus and all that. And I kind of wish I'd had a bit more time to sit and play it that way because I felt like it deserved my attention more.
Yeah.
But it was something that I could come back to really easily. I often find with Switch games, especially when you haven't played them for a while because you put them down a lot.
Yeah.
When I come back to playing them, I'm kind of like, I'm not really feeling this anymore. And you kind of have
Yeah,
to
you can
force
be a bit
yourself to
lost
get
in
back
what you were
into
doing
it.
as well.
Yeah. But I never found it with this. I did feel lost.
Yeah.
Lost Crown. But
Yeah.
I always enjoyed picking it back up again because it was very intuitive to play. There was a load of different mechanics and abilities, which took a minute to refresh myself with. But I always found it coming back. But I also found you were unlocking new abilities like regularly through the game, and you were implementing. So in like Metroidvania type games, you get a new ability, and then for that zone, that's the only ability you use.
Yeah.
I found in this you were still using all your other ones too, and it was really the level design was
Cool.
really creative, and some of this stuff it does. It's just really interesting, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So that was my number 10.
Nice.
What about you, Ben?
My number 10 is Doom the Dark Ages.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
On a similar
Oh.
moment, I played it handheld all the time.
Made it to the
and
top 10.
It was a no-brainer. I didn't have to think hard. I
Yep.
could just turn around, have a good slaughter for a while, turn it back off again.
Did you finish it in the end?
I haven't finished it yet. I'm still
Oh,
doing
God.
the same thing.
Yeah, I ended up finishing it in handheld, and I found it because I slagged it off quite a lot earlier in the year, but I found it far more enjoyable experience playing it on handheld, picking it up, doing a few
Yeah.
zones, putting it down. Great.
Run for me.
Nice. So my number 10 spot was Mullet Mad Jack.
Oh,
Game that
yeah.
came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
And
I remember
like
you
just
playing this.
captured a nostalgia for a time that I never had.
Yeah,
And it's also Doom-like. Also, I could pick it up and do a few runs, cause a bit of carnage, put it back down. It's one of them where you never really... It doesn't feel bad when you fail, because it's like, I screwed up that.
Mm.
It wasn't like,
Yeah.
haha, you're rubbish at this game. It's like, oh, well, if you just hit that one guy,
yeah.
you would have made it to the next bit. The bosses were really fun. It was different boss every time. So, like, every time you got to the end of the level, you didn't know what you were going to expect.
Yeah, because it's a roguelike, isn't it?
Yeah. And I usually am not a big roguelike fan, but I think just because the speed of it, you weren't like
Yeah.
waiting a long time between runs to see what was going to happen.
Mm.
They're like, you've got 14 seconds before you die. So,
Yeah.
and that's on the easiest mode. Like, I think it can go all the way down to 6 seconds between kills.
I think that's always the thing with roguelikes that winds me up is when you start again and you feel weak.
Yeah. Whereas this, you always start with the same pistol, so you've not started
Yeah.
weaker than anyone else
Yeah,
or any other run.
but it's still
And,
fast. You still have that sense
it's still
of power.
fast. Yeah, most of the stuff is like 1 or 2 hit kill,
Cool.
and the
Yeah.
gunfire is as fast as you can pull the trigger.
Yeah.
It's not like limited by like reload speed or anything like that.
Cool.
But yeah, great game. I would 100% recommend it if you guys have not had a go. It's on Game Pass.
Nice.
I've always thought it looked interesting, so I'm going to have to at some point.
Yeah. So Ben, take us
Another
to
one
number
for the
9.
backlog.
Yeah.
In 9.
Gris was my number 9.
Okay.
So I literally played this last Christmas. Like,
Was it? I'm thinking of Never.
yeah.
Yeah, Gris was
So,
ages ago.
Gris was ages. I think it was the first game I talked about coming back.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
So
Is
obviously,
that the one about the songs?
yeah. So
Or
you're
finding your voice?
you're finding your voice in it. I
Mm.
think basically your mum's just died. I think at the start. And
Spoilers.
at the start of the game, and you're trying to. You can't really speak.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's all magical and all like colourful and stuff. There's loads of colours. I think the colours have been like lost from the world until you start picking them up as well. Just really fun and beautiful little puzzler.
Cool.
Fully enjoyed my time with it. It was kind of like me and my wife's Christmas game. We both played it. Like she played it while I was like rapping or something, and then I'd played it when she was.
You should have got her a
rapping.
card that said Merry Christmas.
It was too late. God damn it. But we literally, I think we finished it like the 23rd, 24th. We just played it over those 2 days.
Of last year.
Wow.
This is for this year, Jane.
But we'd already
I know,
recorded this
I know.
episode.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
But it was really good.
Cool.
Loved it. It was great.
Cool.
Got me really excited for Never,
Mm.
which might be on the list as well.
Oh, both of them in the same list.
Yeah.
Well,
Brad?
mine was a very last minute edition, as in last minute yesterday. I wrote this list
No, it won't be as
about
last
a
minute as
month
mine.
ago. Well, no, I wrote this list a month ago, and this
Okay.
made it in because I completed it yesterday.
Oh,
And it was
Oh.
Plague Tale Requiem.
nice.
Now, I talked about this very briefly when I started
You've talked about it
playing
a few times, actually.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if I did. I talked about it when I started playing it a while back, and I took a break from it to play Ghost.
Yeah.
And then I always kind of thought, okay, I'm going back to that. But am I actually? Will I
Yeah.
actually go back to it? And I did sort of force myself to go back to it in the end. And I was playing it. And you know what? It got better and better. The ending.
That's good.
The ending was rat shit crazy.
Woo.
But it was something, and maybe it's recency bias, and I don't want to give anything away, but it did a really, really creative thing with gameplay and story that just sort of, it really got me in like an emotional kind of way, like in a realization sort of sunk in that it sort of gave to me through gameplay.
That's cool.
And in the end, I was like welling up, and it was just, it was
Aw,
a really, really beautiful end. And it was definitely like loaded towards the sort of second half of the game was definitely better than the first half. It's kind of in two halves. It's like a pre-island half where you're sort of, it's quite similar to the first game.
Yeah.
And then there's a moment you get to this island and there's a second half where it feels like the second game.
Okay.
And yeah, it was honestly, I'm just as surprised as probably anyone that it made it on my list in the end, because asked me a month ago and I probably wouldn't have done it, probably wouldn't.
It's
still
a shame
enjoyed
that
it.
first half might put a lot of people off.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. And it wasn't bad, don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
It was just more of the same.
Yeah.
And relearning a lot of the same techniques from the first one. I think the reason it's not higher up on the list, to be honest, is because the gameplay doesn't evolve that much from the first one.
Yeah.
And it is quite samey. And there are some really frustrating scenarios where the rats get you and you're like, there was definitely a gap there.
Yeah.
And these sort of swarm you so quick and slow you down so quick. I'm like, if I could just not get slowed down, I would get through that. And a few things like that. But
You
ultimately-
try jumping into a pile of rats and going.
No, but I'm
fast.
talking like a tiny, like one or two rats that
Oh,
just
okay,
haven't moved
okay.
out the way. So I'm like, okay, I can get through that gap. But then as soon as you step, you slow down like super
Oh.
slow, and all the rest of the rats are like, if I could just jump, I could miss these rats.
They're going slowly. Get them,
So,
boys.
and there's a few moments where there's like heavy combat where you got swarms of enemies, but you still only have the same combat from the first game. So you get your
Yeah.
sling out and you're like trying to hit them really quick. It doesn't.
They were the worst bit
Yeah.
of the first one.
There's a few bits like that falls apart a lot, but maybe it's recency biased, or maybe it's just because the end really worked for me. But
Cool.
enjoyed it. So that's my number 9.
Ben, your number 9?
My number 9, it was a difficult one because it was between
Yeah.
two. I should have mentioned the other one in my special mentions, really. But I just think what Stone Sim has done is so stupid it had to be there. And
At number 9?
it was in, but I did take it out. So it was actually Shogun Showdown.
Oh,
It was a game that came with the Humble Bundle. And when I started playing it on the Steam Deck, I went and looked for it in the app, game app form, mobile app form.
is that the
and-
fighting game?
Yeah, so you basically just side scrolling about 5 tiles and other samurais spawn in with different types of abilities. You
Oh,
can
okay.
choose to load the move in or take the shot at whatever's next to you or move. It's kind of turn based, but not quite. But it was a really good fun game. I'm still playing it on my phone at the minute.
Nice.
I nearly threw my phone at the screen when you put Stone Simulator.
Stone Sim. Hey, you had to be there, Brad. You've got to try it.
You can nearly throw a
It'll make you well up.
Yeah.
Truth be told,
Yeah.
that is why I didn't mention it in my specials. Just to
save
see if I could get
Jake's
anything out of it.
Well, my number 9, you said yours was a very last minute edition. I added mine as we were recording today because I couldn't figure out whether it was this year or not that I'd started playing it.
I see, yeah.
And that's Fire Emblem Engage
Oh,
on the
sick.
Switch.
It's definitely this year you played that. I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
I think it was this year I've at least mentioned playing it. But I
Yeah,
can't remember if
yeah.
it was this year I started
I
playing
see,
it.
I see, yeah.
But it's only at number 9 because it's not the best Fire Emblem I've ever played.
Mhm.
It's got a few little foibles, but I love the characters that are in this one. The character design's really good. The abilities are really cool. The different weapons you can like give other characters that are from like other Fire Emblem games because you obtain them through like spiritual rings and stuff. Loads of characters from the other old Fire Emblem games are in it, even ones from Three Houses.
Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah,
it's
'cause you
just
bring them
like-
all in, don't you? From
Yeah, you bring like spirits of old champions back.
Yeah.
To like defend the realm against the greatest evil dragon ever known. It's all very cliche fantasy.
Yeah.
But cool.
Yeah, but
But yeah, that's why it's my number 9 spot and not much higher than that.
you bought it in a twin pack, didn't you? No? Am I making
no, I
that up?
don't think so.
Okay, I'm thinking of a different game. Where's-
You might be, yeah.
I definitely
You
am.
might be thinking of Zone of the Enders.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Cool.
In 8.
Doom.
They're all looking at me and trying their hardest not to laugh when I do that, by the way. I'm just going to throw it out there.
Doom.
For me, Doom the Dark
I am
Ages was mine.
surprised Doom is on your list. I'm not going to lie.
Do you know what? Like, I found the game had so many highs but so many lows. But I think the highs outweigh the lows
Okay, yeah, cool.
because it still plays like Doom. It's still really fun. It's just not as good as Eternal, but I still think it's good.
Yeah, I mean, that's
So
fair.
I would
Fair
still give
assessment.
it, let's say, an 8 out of 10, whereas I'd give Eternal maybe like a 9.5 out of
Yeah.
10.
And it's a great style.
Yeah.
So I still feel like it needed some love, and I did and ah about this, even the score, because I scored it on that backlogged
Mm.
website for a long time. But I can't deny that I had fun with it, and a lot of fun at that, because of the signature New Doom's combat.
Yeah.
Still
yeah,
good.
you
that
finish
makes
it?
sense.
I finished it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that was Doom.
Cool. Well, my number 8, you might be surprised that this is a lot lower on the list than it was on yours last year, but it's Astro
Expedition 33. Oh.
No, it's Astrobot.
Okay, so Astrobot's on mine somewhere as well.
I thought that was on your last.
I got it for Christmas.
Did you get it for Christmas? In my mind, you had this as your as a lot higher last year.
No, I haven't. It wasn't on mine last year.
Making things up again.
Yeah. But number 8.
Number 8.
That's
Yeah.
so low.
I think this game is an immaculately made game. It steps 0 foot wrong. It is absolutely perfect. The problem,
But it's only number 8.
The problem for me is it's
just crap.
It's just a platformer, and that is
Wow.
My heart.
fine if you
The most famous
platformers,
gaming franchise
Yeah.
ever
but
is just a platformer.
for me, it doesn't do
You're
that.
not a
much
massive
for
fan
me.
of platforms,
Yeah.
are you?
I enjoyed all the cameos. I thought it looked beautiful. I thought the DualSense thing was excellent. I really did think it was an absolutely sublime package. But just because all it is a platformer, and that genre isn't something that does huge amounts for me. I had a good time, and when I put it on my list of games I've played this year, it was kind of like it wasn't screaming at me to be on the list.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Like there's other games I probably had more or maybe better memories with, or more memories with, maybe left more of a mark on me this year. Games like Dredge or Wu Chang that didn't make the list, but
Yeah.
I felt like I could not have them on the list and not Astropath.
Yes.
I felt like it deserved to be on there from a purely objective point of view, as opposed to my subjective ranking, which this is supposed to be.
Okay. Yeah.
There you go.
Cool.
Ben?
My number 8 is Dying Light.
Nice. The original,
Ooh.
because that's the one.
Yes, that's the one I've been playing. Yes.
Yeah.
I haven't actually got through it yet because the world is just ridiculously busy.
Yeah.
There's no
This
time
time
to
of
do
year.
anything.
Yeah.
However, I've seen enough of it to have the full gist, and the story's only probably going to get better. Let's face it. Don't do that to me.
You don't
Brad.
play Dying Light for the story.
No, but
play it for the
stuff's gonna
parkour.
happen. Stuff's gonna happen.
Yeah, stuff does happen. Yeah.
So that was my number 8.
I'm glad you're enjoying
really
that. 'cause
quick fire there.
I knew you would enjoy it. So I'm glad you are.
So my number 8 spot is a game you guys might have forgotten about, but it was
Oh.
featured in the Secret Level show,
Oh.
and that's Shadow Labyrinth.
Oh, I didn't even know you've been
I
playing
didn't know
this.
you've been
Yeah,
playing this.
it's been a recent addition actually into my list because at the start of the month I hadn't even played any of it. I got it on a Black Friday sale with
Mhm.
that other game with the giant fish wrestler dude,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Toa and the Guardians of the
Yeah.
Sacred Tree or whatever.
Yeah.
I wish I'd played this one before I'd played
Toa.
Toa because I thought, oh god, I hope I haven't picked up 2 stinker games because that one's not really for me.
Yeah.
But luckily, I
okay.
only paid like 12 quid for it.
Yeah.
Both made by Bandai Namco. I
Okay.
thought, oh well,
Yeah.
if it's they make one, it might be trash. But I played it, I gave it a bit of space, and thought this is actually a really well done game.
So
I've not
what
seen
is
any
it?
ratings or trailers.
Yeah.
It's a Metroidvania,
Yeah.
a bit like Hollow Knight Silksong.
Okay.
The way you do the combat is like when you're in the air and you attack, you're still while you're attacking, but you can do the downward bounce. You can do a 3-hit combo left and right. And they've not got all the movement abilities yet, but you get them, and they're all Pac-Man game based.
Yeah,
So there's bits of like the cave system you're in have like these, they're called like tram lines, and you go onto them, you turn into Pac-Man and you follow the dots, and you can
okay.
attack out of that by like leaping onto other bars or onto enemies, or you can turn back into the person and attack with your sword. But it's a really novel way of getting around dungeons, and I don't know why other games haven't tried like a pulley system or like a zip line sort of mechanic.
Yeah.
I don't know if they did that in Prince of Persia, but it adds so much more fluency to the combat because you can jump off the tram rail, do a downward bounce onto like a boss enemy, end up on another tram line on the other wall, and like you're flying all over the place. It's
Okay.
great.
It sounds like you do actually have Pac-Man in the game as well. Like I was
Oh,
always
it's called
worried-
Puck.
It's called Puck, yeah.
Yeah.
It's called Puck. He follows you around all
Yeah.
the time.
But I was
The-
wondering how much Pac-Man influence there would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've met one of the ghosts
Yeah.
from like the Pac-Man game. It's called
Okay.
G-Host.
Mm.
Like, because it like animates like rubble and stuff. It's like a
Okay.
ghost would inhabit an object.
Yeah.
So the way they theme it is like pretty cool. There is you can go into a Pac-Man eating thing mode, but it actually turns you into a robot instead of just like the Pac-Man
Mm.
like mouth. And whenever you absorb an enemy, it makes the sound of Pac-Man eating a ghost,
Okay.
but like
Okay.
digitized, a bit more futuristic, and it's so cool. Like the art style's like not all there. I wish it was a bit more like fleshed out because it looks a bit flat.
Right. Yeah.
I wish they'd done it a bit more like that. What's that? Bloodstained, where it's like a 3D character on a 2D environment, but it's all 2D.
Okay.
But it's just give it a go if you can, if you find it on like a PS Plus deal or
And
something.
is it dark? Because obviously the secret level made
is
out
Pac-Man
really
evil?
dark. Yeah.
No.
To all the inhabitants on the planet that you're on is deadly evil. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Because he eats them.
he does. He does eat them. Yeah, but that's
He
how you
seems to
gain
enjoy
your new.
it.
That's how you gain your new powers is by beating bosses and eating them.
Oh, jeez.
It does that thing like from the level where it turns into a giant shadow, like drooling death Pac-Man, and then it eats the thing and
God.
chews it up, and then you
God.
gain the power.
Sick.
Yeah,
Sounds
it's
cool.
pretty cool.
Cool, cool.
Yeah,
All right.
so that's my number 8.
Nice.
Ian 7.
My number 7 was Sword of the Sea.
Oh, very nice.
Ooh.
You had a very arty list.
I have
Considering that we know Never's on there now somewhere.
my list is very artsy. I'm not gonna lie.
You'd be sniffing your own farts now.
So just
We're driving a Prius.
just a lovely little game. It's not very long, but it's just so chill. You're just skating on a sword around the sands
sea.
/ ocean sea
Yeah.
with loads of like sea creatures flying around. It's a beautiful game,
One of the most this year,
Yeah.
I think.
definitely.
Was that up for art direction?
I don't believe
No.
so.
Because that
No.
really could have been.
It should have been.
Yeah,
should have been,
definitely.
to be honest. Yeah, I'm surprised it wasn't in any of the like the indie lists. But then again,
Did it come out this year?
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know if
okay.
it technically is one.
Maybe not.
I suppose
Maybe
it's.
not.
I don't know. Yeah, I would have thought it would be on an indie list, but it was like really good. It's not like got mega gameplay or anything like that. It's just you're looking for a chilled experience. This is it. That's why it's number 7 and maybe not like at the top.
Cool.
Mm,
Like my number 7 is Battlefield 6.
nice.
I really, really have enjoyed my time with Battlefield. I don't think I'm just going to look through my list. Yeah, I don't have any other multiplayer games on there. But this was, I'd say, my multiplayer game of the year. Maybe it's not even the one I've played the most, but I definitely feel like I have, and I feel like I do still want to keep playing it. Other than the fact that they absolutely broke it with the last update.
Yeah.
But I'm really enjoying it. I think it plays really well. I've not touched the single player. I'm just getting
No,
that
same.
one
Really?
out.
Not done the story.
Nope.
I've
I'm
heard
not
the
even
story.
bothered
It's
about doing it, to be honest.
pretty naff, but
Yeah.
I'm not bothered about doing it. 'Cause I just don't turn it on unless somebody else is on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
Have you had a go of the portal mode yet?
No.
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 You
No.
played any custom maps or anything like that?
No. This
No?
thing, like, I'm getting enough enjoyment out of the core multiplayer experience that I
Yeah.
don't need, or I don't feel the need to play those other things. I've played the Battle Royale, enjoy that.
Red Sec.
Red Sec, yeah. Yeah. That was another trailer in the thingy.
Yeah, they kept calling it Red Sex.
I was like, oh, this is not funny.
It looked proper like one of those Netflix adult
Yeah.
cartoon shows.
Yeah. But Battlefield 6, honestly, really good multiplayer game.
I don't.
really
Looking at my
enjoyed it.
list, I don't think I have many multiplayers either.
No.
So that and Marvel Rivals
Yeah.
have been my two favorite.
I think once I
multiplayers.
start weighing in on this, I'll probably jump onto Ark Raiders next. But
Mm.
right now, Battlefield 6. Really enjoying it.
Ben?
So, my number 7, I haven't even spoken about it yet. I've been playing it, and we've had no what we playing section.
There's been a
for
few of
what feels
those.
like a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
Planet Crafter.
I don't
So
even think I've heard of this game.
I got it in a Steam sale.
Mhm.
You terraform a planet, clues in the title, and you literally get there and it's barren. You have to drill to release gases, and then
Oh, so you're
start-
literally starting a planet, like for
Yeah,
life
yeah,
to grow on
absolutely.
it. That's
You are
cool.
God.
Yeah,
I've
drill.
just gotten to the point where I've got resting water, so the raining's already started and lakes
Nice.
are starting to. It's just really satisfying. It's not pretty to look at. It's not the best game.
It's a very
Does it have,
huge-
is it a bit like roguelite-y, where if your planet like stops at a certain point, it can't like sustain, you have to start again? Or can you
I've
always
not
make
hit any
your way
points
forward?
like that. I think the progression just stops, and I think you're just frozen where you are.
Okay.
Like you don't regress. But you're basically farming for minerals all the time, trying to build new things to help you do it. I've recently got a little moon buggy and a jetpack.
Okay,
That's
so is
fun.
it like a third person, first person?
First person.
But okay. Cool.
Oh, I thought you'd be like seeing the planet in front of you.
Me
like,
too.
No,
dealing
you're
with it
first
that way.
person.
And is it
Ah.
is it like scaled like a planet or
Well, I haven't got to boundaries of maps yet, but
okay?
I think they're going to unlock a little more as ice melts and
Hmm.
the planet's starting to warm up now.
But
So,
like when you're in first person, can you like see the curvature of the planet?
no,
So it is
No.
massive. So it looks like
it is pretty. It looks like just flat. Looks like flat
Yeah.
plane.
yeah. I see.
There are like weather conditions in places as
Mhm.
well, so you end up a sandstorm. You end up having asteroids come down and hit and destroy things.
Wow.
All sorts happens on it. It's really grabbed me a little
Oh,
bit lately.
I've never heard of it, but it sounds like a US game.
It does
It
sound like
is
very you.
Definitely a me game.
Yeah.
It's
Like I said,
a mass version of what's it called? Not Satisfactory, the other one.
Factorio.
Factorio. That's it.
Yeah.
don't you ever dare.
I knew that.
Nothing's there. Which I did buy Satisfactory. I haven't started yet. Anyway, there's a few little things. You know, it is a cheaper little indie game. So sticks. You try and turn left. Sometimes a little delays, things like that. You get a bit of lag here and there, and frame rates and stuff. It's not quite there, but it is enjoyable. Definitely enjoyable.
Is it in early access?
I don't think so. I think
Okay.
they're still just working on it
Yeah, I
as
see.
it's out.
Cool.
There is a couple of DLCs for it as well. Something to do with a toxic area they've opened up. I haven't fully
Hopefully
got my
there's
head
no
around
zombies
it
in
yet,
there.
but really enjoying it.
Sweet. My number 7 is something we've talked about at length on one of the other episodes, and it's Road 96.
Awesome.
Sick.
I thought it might end up on your list. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just such a well done narrative
Mm.
game. There's not,
Mm.
well, there's been like one other game in this list where I've been like, wow, that's really like heartfelt results from what's happened.
Mm.
And it's one of the only ones I've gone back and played after we've talked about it and just to finish it
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. I'm glad that it ended between 9 and 6 in your list as well.
Oh yeah, so it did. I didn't even realize that. I may even go back and try and see if there's a way to get one of the other endings. Like if I do start the runs all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try and speed run those rather than just like talk to everyone all over again.
Yeah.
But yeah, so well done. I can't wait for if they're going to do a next game, whatever game.
I
I'd be
think they
very-
have.
Okay.
Have they?
I'm sure there's either a DLC or there is a next game. I'm sure.
I think there is a DLC because when I
Yeah.
finished it, that like it was advertised
Yeah.
like in the menus. But whatever the next game's going to be, I'm going to buy it. Like I'm not just going to wait for a Game Pass. I'm going to
Nice
get it.
one.
Awesome.
That's cool, man.
In 6. Is it getting annoying yet?
No, never.
So I have to thank Brad for this one because he forced me to play it. Animal Well.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Cool.
Wow. I forgot you played that.
Yeah,
Jeez, it's been a long
Again,
I
year,
thought that
hasn't
was
it?
last year.
that was a start of the year as well.
Because I've played it last year.
So it was coming off PS Plus, and you're like, you have to play this.
Mm.
You love puzzles, you're gonna have to play it.
Yeah.
And I do, and I did. I really liked it. It's not much to look at, but the things that it does, consider it's made by one guy, really creative. So many cool ideas.
It's all
in
the
it.
cool puzzles that I think people are still trying to figure out to this day.
Yes.
I think there's still puzzles that haven't been figured out.
Yeah.
So madness.
I'm the first of Big Mode games
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
from Donkey.
Yeah.
No, definitely. Fantastic little game. I think it's only not higher because it's not really like something I would normally play. I think mainly because of the art style.
Yeah.
And maybe like it being a bit more spooky than I'm
Normally
liking.
yeah.
But
You used to.
the cat.
God, you're a
my-
wuss.
the cat is the cat,
is something else.
though, yeah. It's the noise.
I know.
Noise of it. Gee.
But it was really good. Like
Yeah.
even though I hated doing it, I have to like look back at it and go, wow,
yeah.
that was cool.
Awesome.
Mm.
Well, my number 6 is Ninja Gaiden 4.
Nice.
Oh,
Really-
Thought
I
it'd
was
make your
wondering if
list.
this was going to make it onto your games of the year.
I really, really enjoyed my time with this. And I think it was perfect for that handheld experience because it was so pick up and play, kill a few guys, put it down.
Mhm.
But I cannot express enough how just fun it was to just rush through these levels and just absolutely go ham on all these people
Yeah.
and juggle them and limbs flying off everywhere. Awesome, sort of over the top gore and kills. And yeah, I feel like I talked about it quite recently, so I don't want to go too much into it, but really, really thoroughly enjoyed it. To me personally, improved upon the second one in every way, but I know
Mhm.
that's not everyone's sentiment. Yeah, loved it.
Nice one.
Ben?
Mine is Roadcraft. A lot of crafts
Oh.
in mine.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a theme.
So the only reason it hasn't made it higher because it does look really good. The driving's pretty good in it. Everything's kind of just good. It's no SnowRunner.
Okay, yeah.
Was it
If you
because
see
they
what I
took
mean,
too
it-
long to implement hardcore mode?
Yeah, but even when they've done that, it's just not quite there. I don't know how to put
Yeah.
it. It is cool, and they've done what they said they would do.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I wanted SnowRunner 2. You know what I mean? That's
It's
what I wanted.
still number 6 on your list.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, it's still pretty
It's the
high.
top. It's the top of the not top five.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you,
Well-
you sound really down on it, but I think,
only because I've been bouncing for this game,
yeah,
Yeah.
and it wasn't a letdown.
it
I
could
don't know
have
how to explain it to you. It wasn't a letdown
Yeah.
at all. I've enjoyed driving on it. It's great. The look of it.
yeah.
Even down to starting the truck up, the exhaust has a little bit of condensation comes out at the end and moves independently to the vehicle. This kind of thing. It's really well done. And
It's a lot
Thought
of little
through.
touches.
Yeah.
It sounds like it could have, and you wanted it to make your top 3, but the fact that it didn't is why you just sound more.
Kind of like Doom the Dark
Yeah.
Ages.
Yeah, but it's still a good game. Clearly.
Yeah.
So yeah.
yeah, it's great. And I still haven't finished it. It is still on the list, but other things have taken over, as we all know.
Yes.
Stone Simulator.
Stones, absolutely.
Number one.
I just don't understand how Stone Simulator can be so stressful for my PC. Anyway.
It's simulating an entire universe, Ben, under your desk. So my number 6. I should call this middle section actually the backlog 4 because they're all right in the middle of my list.
Okay.
And we've all
Nice.
talked about them on the backlog. A Way Out.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah. awesome.
Another narrative heavy game.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it, like the same reason you did, Jake. It's a very good bonding experience if you play it with your partner, and it's just so. I wanted to go back and get the other ending, again, just to see what happened, and we did it all in 2 sittings. Basically, we played 2 4-hour sessions, and we were just so enamored with the characters. They're so well written.
Yeah.
They're a little bit cliche, but
Mm.
you love it about them. Like you got
Yeah.
the undercover dude, and then you've got what is he from like Brooklyn? Is like Italian American, like dude with the nose. He's great.
Yeah.
Dude with the nose.
He was my favorite. That was the first thing I noticed. Like, damn, that's a nose.
I think that's what everyone thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
But
I
it's
think
like-
it would be higher if it wasn't. It was a bit slow at first.
Yeah. I think another reason why I loved it is because around the same time I was playing it, I saw Shawshank Redemption at the theater, and like it reminds me of one of the characters in that who comes in like later on from another prison, and that's the guy I was playing. I was like, oh, he was one of my favorite ones from the film.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
it's like it was all just timed so perfectly.
Yeah. And sometimes
great.
that is how a game just hits.
Definitely.
Yeah. Everything aligns. The stars align.
Definitely.
And with that, let's go to number 5. One of the big hitters.
Then do it.
In 5.
These
Oh.
are great. I love these.
I know. We're doing it. So now we're into our top 5, and I
The
have
top 5.
alluded to this. It's Never at number
Yeah.
5.
Never.
I was gonna be surprised, but
So, I think it's just it is kind. I think the kind of Never and Gris are on par, but why it's a lot higher is because it just hit me in the feels, man.
Is it because you have a dog?
Maybe, yeah, probably.
Yes.
I have to admit, like the end, I was blubbering.
Yeah.
at the end. And even though it's like a small little game, like, and it's puzzly, it's, I don't know, I couldn't stop thinking about it after it ended, and I kept playing like
Yeah.
the track. I was like, that was a lovely.
I did notice whenever we was in the car with you had like some of that track on, or some of Gris, or
Yes.
some of Tunic, like very what sounds similar like styles, but
yeah,
they are beautiful soundtracks.
definitely. They just really get you in the feels, as I said. And I don't really know what else to say about it other than it's beautiful looking. The puzzles get really interesting. It's cool having a dog. It's always cool having a dog.
Always.
And I think the only thing holding it back is the combat's a bit weak. But even that gets a bit puzzly later on. So just really cool short little game. And I feel like that's kind of
A theme for your
a theme for my list below 5.
Yes.
We will see what it's like after that. But like, I have just really liked the short little indie experience this year.
Cool.
It's been cool.
Right. My number 5 is Silent Hill 2. The remake.
Nice. I
The
forgot you
remake,
played that
nice.
this year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really enjoyed this. I feel like I talked about it quite recently. But this was one of those games that I played with Lucy. And I really enjoy those experiences. Even though she's not actually playing them, just sitting there next to each
Not
other.
real.
She's not real, exactly. That's why she's not playing that. With her like cheating on a phone, finding all the secrets.
She's the person in the chair.
Yes,
we
she's
call
the
it.
person in the chair, exactly. So I'm playing and she's saying, "Oh, you've missed the thing, go back and get that." And some people might think that's, I'm having a weird gameplay experience because of someone's almost being a walkthrough for me. We don't play it quite like that because we always try and figure things out ourselves first anyway. It's mainly
Does
just
she
for the
like preload the
collectibles.
solution and wait for you to struggle?
No, it's usually the collectibles is what she'll see.
Oh,
She
okay.
won't look for the solution either. Maybe if we're really struggling, she'll look and then give me a hint. But what I like about it is because she's not a gamer. She can play games, but she's not that much of a gamer. She wouldn't play this by herself. But it's just a way I can feel like I can share that hobby with her. And that kind of makes me want to put Silent Hill 2 further up the list in, a really subjective ranking because of the experience I had with it was, one of the best of the year. I've just had to objectively put it a bit further down because the games above it are better. But really enjoyed it. I've never played Silent Hill 2 original. I've only played the remake, so I can't comment on how faithfully it adapts it or what it does better, what it does worse. But the atmosphere, the story, all that, really, really 10 out of 10. The combat probably knocks it down a little bit because it's it's not great. It's fine.
It's not supposed
serviceable.
to be, though, is it?
But yeah, exactly. It's not meant to be anything other than that. Yeah. So
The original 2's shocking, so
hot take.
Yeah, just saying.
But yeah, really, really enjoyed my time with it, both because it's a fantastic game, but also sharing that experience with Lucy.
Cool. My
Your
number
number
5 was Revenge of the Savage Planet.
Okay, you only talked about this very briefly.
Yeah.
Is this the second one?
Yeah.
It's the second one in the saga. It was time related why I didn't finish it, but I think I explained to you guys just before. This year, nothing's really grabbed me. Now, I don't know whether that's been me. Yes, I'm ill now, but I don't know whether that's been me or not, but I've just... Nothing's done like Factorio did last year. I think I'm on the come down of that is probably what it is.
You need a whole year to come down from Factorio.
You need therapy for Factorio.
Revenge of the Savage Planet, it is more of the same, and the same is good, if that makes sense. It was such a funny game and funny to play. I think the reason I dropped off it is I was playing with a friend and we just didn't have the time to carry on playing. We will do eventually, we'll pick it back up again, but it was ticking all the right boxes.
Good. Yeah.
Nice one.
Sometimes more of the same, especially for a sequel, is exactly what you want. Maybe for a threequel, it can get a bit long in the tooth. But
yeah, definitely.
I like that term, threequel.
I know, me too.
In my number 5 spot is one you might not expect to be so high on the list, and that's Dredge.
I actually did expect it to be the Sandlers. That's why when I said
did
about
you?
my honourable mentions, Stanley Parable and Dredge, I thought Joe's
Okay.
going to have that on there because he really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was one of those games where I didn't want it to end. I wanted to keep doing the fishing.
Yeah.
I wanted to keep doing the boat upgrades. I wanted to keep like finding more people out on the reefs and the rocks and avoiding abyssal tentacles firing stuff at me.
I do agree with you there. I feel like they could have elongated it quite a lot. I felt like there was
there are 2 DLCs.
True.
for
There
it.
is
So
quite a
they
lot
did,
in the game where it felt like there's so many fish that you just don't see if you play
Yeah.
it like normally. I felt like they maybe could have done a bit more to spread it out so you do get the more opportunities to see that sort of thing.
And like, there's a lot of open ocean between the
Yeah.
islands that I didn't really explore.
Yeah.
Like, is there islands that aren't on the map? Like, is there fish areas where you would probably have very rare catches because you
Yeah.
don't go there?
Maybe more secrets would have been cool.
Yeah.
I found I just lost hours to that game.
It's so easy to do as well.
And I think I said at the time I was playing it when I was playing Dredge, I was also playing I think Doom and Rematch. And I just found myself constantly coming back to Dredge.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm just going to play this for hours.
To be fair,
Quite a statement, isn't it, really, if you think about it?
Yeah.
if I didn't have
What-
so many other honourable mentions, it would have been on mine too. But just because I did the same, I just tanned it
Yeah.
over like
It's
a
like
week.
when you get to the bit where it's like the final set of islands, it's all like volcanic and a bit like God of War looking, where it's like the pillars and
Yeah.
I felt the dread of that area, but not
Yeah.
because it was a scary area, but because it was like, well, no, things are coming to a close now.
I like how you say
'Cause
God
that's
of
the
War looking
final-
and not Greek looking.
Well, because it looked like war torn.
the fire.
Yeah.
The fire,
Yeah.
there's tiny Olympus there and crazy old guys, you know.
I think did we all finish it? Did you finish it, Ben?
I hadn't finished it by the time we
No,
talked
I think I
about
had
it.
one thing to do on it.
Okay. But then
Yeah.
you finished it since, Joe.
Yeah, I went back and
Yeah.
did both endings.
So this is one of
It
those,
was it was just so good, and neither of the endings are like good endings really.
no.
No, yeah.
But
And I kind of like that because it's very H.P. Lovecraft. There's no
Yeah.
happy endings in the greater universe.
the fact that a lot of us finished it or nearly finished it for a backlog game is pretty testament to it being,
No,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah,
being good. And I love the mystery in it as well. Yeah, maybe it
and
should
they're
be
kind of
on the
like
list.
the gritty, like hand painted art style of the people. I love that. They felt gross to like behold.
Oh, you live on an island. Oh,
It's like I could
Don't
smell
like
you
smell
through
like-
the television.
Yeah. They smell like Fleetwood.
Yeah.
You get that from
Shout out to the
Scream.
Fisherman Friends Factory.
Yes. But
I know what you mean. I'm rethinking my list now. Like Stanley Parable, Dredge. Maybe.
I mean, I don't like fishing games, and I picked it for the backlog game, and I
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
enjoyed it. So
I mean, I do love a good fishing minigame,
Yeah.
and this is up there with the best of them.
it is.
Yeah.
The best one's probably still Red Dead Redemption 2. But
This was great.
That's
because
just a
it's
great
simple.
wildlife game in general.
Yeah.
True. Cool.
So Ben, take us to number 4.
in 4.
I struggled with this, guys. 3 and 4, back and forth, constantly.
Ooh,
Okay.
Ghost of Yote.
Oh,
Whoa!
Wow.
okay.
I was
I thought that
wondering
was
how
gonna-
high this was coming.
I
What
thought
is-
that would be 2.
I want to say I know what your third is, but maybe I don't.
Well, we'll
Okay,
see.
yeah,
We'll see.
yeah,
So,
Yote, wow.
yeah, I mean, fantastic game.
Yeah.
Like,
It's in your top 5.
yeah, we have talked about it loads.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I don't think my top 5 was set. I knew what 5 games were going to be in it as soon as we
Yeah.
started. Like,
Mine was like that
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
it was just ordering them. And then the other 5 kind of changed a lot going in, but I knew this was obviously going to be top 5. 4 and 3, I just feel like are so close together, but I just feel like 3 pips it. But we'll get into that after. But Ghost of Yote is a fantastic game. It follows on from Tsushima it improves on, I mean, we've talked about it so much. It improves on nearly everything. It's just the story's not as good.
Yeah.
I
It's
still
because
think-
you wanted it to be about your guy.
yeah.
The guy from the first one.
Yeah,
'Cause
I still
I-
think it's a good story. It's just not a fantastic story.
'Cause I personally think I preferred the story
Really?
of it, but
Yeah. I mean, it got me at the end,
Yeah.
but I feel like some of it was very predictable, and I feel like the open world almost made the pacing feel off.
yeah, I think they
Um,
should have made it more linear
Yeah.
than it was.
But that's it when I can talk about That's all I can like downgrade it on.
Mm.
But everything else is like the combat's so good, man. I can't
Is it
wait
like
for Legends mode to play
Ancient
it.
Japan Kill Bill.
Yeah, yeah, basically.
I want to play that.
And like the start of it, so like when you're like you're painting the names and putting it on your sash, but you do it on the controller. I don't think we've talked about that.
On the touchpad.
Yeah, it's
That's
so cool. And the music's so good. I keep saying the combat, but exploration as well.
It did a really.
I wanted to do everything. I think I got all the. I think like I got the platinum, but most of the stuff I just got doing. Like I got all the hot springs just naturally. I think I did all the wolf dens naturally.
Well, it does a really interesting thing, which I think more games should do, where you've got that freeform exploration where it doesn't tell you where things are. There are ways it will. If you go to the cartographer and get a map, it will.
Yeah.
But it doesn't just put things on the map. But it does a good way of guiding you to them anyway. So what I don't like, and I've said it thousands of times, I don't like it in games like Zelda, Breath of the Wild, where it gives you nothing and you're just expected to explore it, because I don't have time to do that. Whereas with this, it kind of does that, but it also has a lot more hints.
The wind,
the birds will fly past and it'll kind of point you.
But it also doesn't make you hoover up 974 random items.
Exactly.
Yes.
No, yeah,
Korok
exactly.
seeds.
This is a very good, yes, it's very Ubisoft formulate in some ways, but it's a very good way of sort of subverting that and making it a lot more interesting.
Definitely. This is like the evolution of that formula.
Yeah, agreed.
I think it's the best kind. Like I generally think it's better than Breath of the Wild exploration. Definitely Ubisoft. And so, going back to some of the story stuff, I actually think some of the legends were way more fleshed out than the first one, especially the one that ties into the first one. That is really good.
Yeah.
So that was my number 4, Ghost of Yotei.
Cool. Well, similarly for Jake, my 2, 3, and 4 could have swapped around quite a lot. So that'd be interesting to talk about. But my number 4 is Split Fiction.
Nice.
I was wondering when this had come into the list.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it for all the same reasons I enjoyed It Takes Two and A Way Out. And again, exactly the same as I just mentioned with Silent Hill, playing it with Lucy, except in this game, obviously she did play it. I just really enjoyed having those moments where we could sit down and just, our evenings would just fly by. Before we'd know it, we'd been playing for 2 hours and we needed to go to bed.
I love those sessions.
Definitely.
Yeah. Like a lot of time we sit down and we watch TV and you sort of know what time it is because you've just watched an episode and you know roughly how long an episode is, and you can, but when you're playing a game, you blinked and it was, it was time to go to bed.
Yeah.
And I just really enjoyed that. It was a lovely bonding experience. Sounds cheesy, but you know what I mean. Exactly the same reasons as we all have enjoyed those games. I think compared to It Takes Two, it's a bit less memorable. I think that's maybe why it's a bit further down my list than I can't remember if we were doing this when I played.
I don't think we were, no.
But It Takes Two would have been my number 2 or 1 game that year, probably.
Yeah.
Whereas this is obviously my number 4. But no slight on it. It's still absolutely fantastic.
I'm looking forward to playing it myself because I've had it downloaded since it came out.
Yeah.
Just not had time. We've not had time to play it. And then when we picked A Way Out, it was like, well, we'll just play A Way Out then and we'll play Split Fiction later.
Yeah. No, and that's fair enough.
How similar, how the story and gameplay is it to A Way Out?
I'd say quite different. Have you played It Takes Two?
No.
No. Okay. So
no.
A Way Out it feels more like, I don't know how to describe it, but It Takes Two and Split Fiction are quite similar and they have quite a similar feel to them. They don't feel like a realistic.
Yeah, A Way Out's a bit stiff.
Yeah.
Is it because it's about one character, then the other, then them, then the other, rather than simultaneous?
No, I think Jake hit the nail on his head where you feel stiff playing a bit. It feels a bit stiff with Way Out, but also it feels like you're controlling real characters, real people. That makes sense. Whereas It Takes Two, you're not real people, you're like dolls. and that's how that feels. Split Fiction's actually more similar to that, even though you are real people.
Yeah.
But it's
Okay.
But you're in a fantasy world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It controls better. The game is better. It feels better. The mechanics are better than A Way Out.
Is it all first person as well?
No, no.
It's all
Split
third
Fiction.
person.
Sword third, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's a third person action adventure game with loads of different mechanics that you get. I think you'll really enjoy it, to be honest, Joe. I think you should give it a go. Story wise, I think it was good. I enjoyed it. But it's not the same type of story as like A Way Out. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's almost like they've got these, and It Takes Two is kind of similar. They've got the levels they want, and they'll put the story in those levels. Whereas A Way Out, it was, okay, we've got the story
first and how to gamify the story.
Yeah.
Okay,
If that makes
I'm with
sense.
Yeah.
So I'd say A Way Out is probably their best story, but the other two are better games. But definitely play them. If you've not played them, Jesus, play them.
Yeah, play them.
Damn it, play it.
All right, Ben, you're number 4.
Dredge.
Hey!
Double Dredge. Nice.
Double Dredge.
Really enjoyed it. We already spoke about it.
I'm glad. Makes me feel proud when I pick a game for the backlog and people enjoy it.
Just really surprised to like it. I genuinely was surprised to like it. I think one of the things that Joe hadn't quite mentioned for me was the fear of going too far early on. That was the thing that stuck in my mind every time. Like, oh my God, it's getting dark and I can't get back.
Yeah.
The sheer panic it put you under. Fantastic. I really enjoyed it.
I've already.
You only get like 3 hits, don't you?
Yeah.
I've already picked my next backlog game, and I think you both will enjoy it.
Good.
Cool.
Dredge 2.
2 Dredge, 2 Fury Dredge. No,
Whoa.
no.
Tokyo Dredge.
Move on.
Is that all you wanted to say on it, Ben?
Absolutely. We've already covered it.
I'll move on to the last of the podcast 4 then.
Oh, yeah.
And that is Dark Tide.
Cool.
Wow, nice. Cool.
Yeah. This high up. I think the only reason it's not in the top 3 is because we didn't get enough time with it.
No.
I think it was one of the best co-op experiences we've all had.
I think maybe
I do definitely agree.
Maybe we should have carried on playing it for the weeks afterwards.
I mean, we still can.
We still can. But so many things to play now, Joe.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And there'll always be more on the backlog.
Yes,
definitely.
But I think I picked my perfect class straight away. I know you did, Brad, because you love fire.
Yeah, I could have done with more fire. I'm not gonna lie.
More could have done with more. Maybe if you'd leveled it up a bit more, you might have got the more fire you wanted.
To be honest, the new class seems pretty interesting.
The one with the dog.
Yeah, I do like dogs. So,
but the fact I could fire like a psychic needle out and like control it with my reticle, it was like a homing missile. It actually reminded me of the stingers from Metal Gear Solid 2.
Okay.
The missile you fire over your you get to use it in Smash Bros actually.
Yes.
Like your side B. Yeah. And because it was really fast, but you just flick your controller left and right, you can home in on some people that no one else has seen yet.
Yeah.
Because they all flashed up with like, oh, they're thinking something. I'm going to go aim at them.
I feel like your character was the best character.
100%. Like,
I don't know. I think
dare you.
Ben was having a lot of fun with him.
I'd be looking at enemies as a sniper from afar, and I'd just see this psionic thing just kill him instantly.
Blow their head off.
No worries. Won't shoot him.
I do feel like you might have picked the weakest character because it's just bullets.
I think I did.
Stuff to do with bullets.
Yeah, unfortunately, because there's no. I wouldn't say there's a sniper in the game, to be honest.
No, you just got like a marksman rifle, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's like the closest to it.
So, and then you could like upgrade your bullets, but there was not really a lot of interesting stuff with the character I picked.
I could snipe with the shotgun that was the same size as all of you.
And your brick. You could throw your brick.
And I could
really
throw
far.
a brick pretty well, yeah.
Nice.
But that was the other thing, the way you upgraded weapons in the game. It didn't feel like an RNG thing, even though it sort of was, but you could within your class or your weapon types, you upgraded them that way rather than your individual weapons. That was a really cool way of doing it.
You unlock something most like games as well. You usually came away with a weapon, which is quite nice. I didn't like how you couldn't like try a weapon before you bought it, and especially because early game your credits were pretty stingy.
Yes,
so you'd save up for a weapon and then not like it. It was a bit frustrating. But yeah,
I know what you mean.
You
though.
can rely on your powers a lot in that game, though, which is good.
Yeah.
Rather than just the weapons. And I feel like that's how they got the crux of the gameplay down well. It's like,
Hmm.
we won't only make it about the classes, because all the classes can have most of the weapons. And there's only a few like specific
Yeah.
ones.
Hmm.
But
when it was good, it was really good.
Yes.
oh yeah, just
Yeah.
those guys with the nets. I hate those guys.
Yeah.
That one guy, that one netter guy got
He
all
netted
four
all of us. They're so
I
sneaky.
know.
Uh,
But yeah, that should take us to
In 3.
the top 3 games of the year.
so my pretty much tie with Ghost of Yotei was Astrobot.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, well, you did say that you'd not played it. You played it this year, didn't you? So
Just, do you know what pipped it?
Mm.
It was thinking back to it, and I was smiling thinking back to it, and then I remember how much I was smiling playing it.
yeah, that's
Because-
fair.
I love platformers. I was in our household, Brad. I was more the platformer guy.
Yeah, I think if you were a platformer guy, then there is no way this game wouldn't be in your top 5.
Definitely,
Yeah.
yeah. And I mean, maybe it's just nostalgia, but it's just hitting you with nostalgia the whole time. But then all the gameplay as well, like it's not just like rest on its laurels. It's introducing new things all the time, new things that I've not seen in platformers before as well.
Any footage I've seen of that game looks so like buttery.
Yes, and it's so smooth, and then like
Yeah.
it's just impressive in every way.
It's a perfectly crafted
Yeah,
game.
definitely. I mean, I just like getting in when there's loads of balls or diamonds or something in like a pit, and they
They've
just
all got their
Alex
own
Pitt, it's not on my
physics.
list. God
There you
damn it,
go.
you just reminded me.
Honorable mention.
yeah.
Alex Pitt.
But yeah, I literally think they put them there just to show off, because you could just go in there and start spinning around and all these things would fly out.
Yeah.
And I'd be
It's
like,
like the
"Oh."
potatoes in Starfield.
Yeah.
Except the frame rate sticks.
Set the frame rate to
Yeah.
60. Yeah. Really good. Just so, I can't really say anything other than that. Just a fantastic game.
I don't think
No
there
wonder
is-
it won Game of the
Yeah.
Year last year.
I don't think there is anything negative you can say about that game.
Definitely.
It's too fun. I
That
can't
tree.
stop playing it.
The
Yeah.
tree
That
song.
tree's negative.
I've got other games I want to play and I can't.
And they keep updating it too. They've added like the time trials.
New World.
Do they keep adding more bots?
New
to
more
kill the
bots. Singing tree.
references?
I just want them to kill the singing tree.
There's a mute button on your TV, Ben.
Just
Can't do
move it.
that.
Yeah.
And I think I basically got everything in it, and I didn't really have to look much up. I think there was a few that I couldn't find at the end, but really good. I had him dressed as Jin Sakai at the end, so very
Awesome.
cool.
Do you get to use his sword?
No,
Oh,
I think that's something I would have liked a bit more of. Not combat, but maybe a
like the
few-
character powers.
That would have been
the
quite cool. 'Cause
references.
some levels,
some
do,
levels you do get
some levels
that.
do.
Yeah,
But maybe of just a few more different abilities, because there's quite a few repeats.
yeah, because you can get you basically become Kratos in one of the levels.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
axe,
exactly.
and you throw the axe at people, which is cool.
Cool.
Mm.
Right, my number. We're on 3, aren't we?
We're on 3.
We're on
3.
My 3 is Ghosts of Yotei.
I thought so.
Oh.
As I say, this could have been 4 and swap with Split Fiction. I do think the reason I didn't do it is because I was scared of your reaction. But in hindsight,
Well, I was exactly the same, and I was like, oh, people are going to say that I didn't like Ghost of Yotei because I put it 4.
4th, yeah, which is still.
It's still really high.
But no, I'm not going to dwell on it. I'm just going to echo everything we've just talked about.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it. Great game. Personally, probably better than the first one for me. But maybe that's just the time at which they both hit.
But no.
Recency bias.
I want to see Jin Sakai fight Atsu. I can't remember her last name for some
He can't
reason.
use a spear,
I can't
so
remember her last
he
name.
loses.
She's just called Atsu, isn't she? That's her name.
I think so. Yeah.
Atsu, the swordsmith's daughter. There you go.
Yes.
Ben?
My number 3 is The Altars.
Cool.
Nice. You did really
Been a good while since a story-based game
Yeah.
has
That
grabbed
was one
me
of the
like it did.
nominees for best strategy, wasn't it? This year.
It was.
Mm.
It
Yeah.
was very good. Still haven't finished
that-
it.
That should have been nominated for voice acting.
100%.
Yeah.
Best
Well, yeah.
performance. Yeah. And
The amount
that,
of people you've got to play.
yeah, I really enjoyed my time with it, and I've not gone back to it. I just found it too stressful.
Did you end up finishing it, Ben?
No, I still haven't finished it. I'm in the final act, I think. I think I've started the final act twice.
Yeah.
And I just drifted away from it. Again, like I said, this year, just nothing's grabbed me as hard as it should have done. This was close.
See.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, the times you've brought it up, you've really enjoyed. It sounded like you really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I have definitely.
Cool.
So my number 3 on this list is. It was something I discussed with you guys about should it really make it on the list, because it was a childhood game, but it was sort of the thing that made me want to revive my GameCube passion.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker.
Yes, we know you've played that a few times.
Yeah. This, I only ever got to do a few odd races on it here and there because it was too hard for me when I was young. But now I've got a lot more racing prowess under my belt. I know how to take a racing line. F-Zero GX.
Nice,
It's
man.
my number 3.
Yeah. When you said racing game, I was pretty sure.
Yeah, there's no other game that's got the sensation of speed that this game has.
Yeah,
I mean, rightly so. You're racing at 2,000 kilometers an hour.
Nice.
But the design of the tracks and the ships and even the characters, they're all so like out there and wild. Like 1 minute you're inside a tube, the next minute you're outside of the same tube, going through the tube. And it's like going onto a flat bit, then you've got to go through your boosters and you're healing up your car because you've got no health left because everyone's crashing into you. It's just so like panic.
You do need to make a new one.
They won't, because they already made the perfect one. They don't need to.
Remake. Come on. Something.
Just well, they have this on the GameCube player
It is
on Switch too.
So
So they don't need to make another one.
So inform me, where does the Falcon Punch come from?
So that's actually in the anime.
Oh,
It's-
because that's
I've
like the
not got that far in it yet.
quintessential Captain Falcon thing. His
Yeah.
Falcon Punch. But I
It's-
imagine you don't do it in the games.
I've read. No, you don't. He doesn't
When
even
you
have
lose.
any sort of those powers in the game.
Yeah.
He's a bounty hunter, cop sort of character
Yeah.
in the story. He's after. I think the character's called Black Bull,
That rings a bell.
and he's got like a dark overlord who's like trying to get him to set up the F-Zero races to like take out Captain Falcon because he's like foiling his plans all the time.
Why is he not in
But-
Smash?
Black Bull.
Yeah. Or someone
He's
else
just
from
not-
Falcon. From
It's just not as famous.
yeah, I suppose.
To be fair, just
And,
take.
and Captain Falcon has been in every one of the F-Zero
Yeah,
games.
but just
There's
any other
mostly the
characters.
character is the main one.
Like any other F-Zero characters.
He'd basically have.
No, also,
Ganondorf's-
none of them have powers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
True.
Captain
They're all
Falcon
just
doesn't until
people.
the anime.
Well, they explain in the anime why he has powers. He has powers first,
Okay.
like in Smash, but that's the only time he uses those.
Yeah.
They had to give him something
True,
Yeah.
true.
to like fight Bowser and Mario and Kirby.
Just gets his
I
car.
mean, Kirby's the most powerful being of all.
Mm.
So, yeah. Go watch the anime if you like retro 90s anime. It explains a lot.
Cool.
Heart of like a dying star is absorbed by Captain Falcon's ship, something like that, and then he has powers through his ship.
All right.
Sort of like what happened
like
with
Fantastic
Captain
Four.
Marvel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, with the big radioactive cube in her jet fighter or whatever it was.
Oh yeah.
So she got powers from it. That's that sort of thing, but Captain Falcon did it first.
Oh yeah.
On to the top 2.
In 2.
I think we all know what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Tunic.
Claire Obscure.
No.
It's
I do-
Tunic.
Yeah, I knew it would be.
Fantastic. You
Didn't even
guys.
make my honourable mentions.
What? I'm so
Wow.
upset. No one else has had it on the
I
list.
know. To be honest, I actually did enjoy it. And I said at the time, I just like saying I didn't wind you up.
I
liked it. It was just too hard for me. I couldn't.
don't.
Couldn't do it.
I think this is kind of what you mentioned before, Joe. The perfect time. I don't know what it
Yeah.
was. About
Also,
the
a very
time.
good game.
A very good game, and I was in the perfect zone to play this game. And I'd kind of like looked at it in the past and kind of like bigged it up in my head, and just opening it up, and I kind of went into it like, right, you're not looking any of this up. You need to go into
Yeah.
it blind and just have fun. And it really harkens back to the old Zeldas, but it's more Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Then it has all the puzzles, and I just really like the way it gives you information through the manual and the
Pages.
pages.
Yeah.
Very inventive.
It just so creative. And then as you start to learn more things, I don't think there's been any other game. Maybe Outer Wilds was probably closest. That's made me go, oh my God, that's the solution. And it's like, and it made me feel like incredibly small all of a sudden. Even though it probably took me like an hour more than everyone else. I mean, Animal World does that too. But this on just a whole new scale as you collect, and even like some of the pages, and then I think what even elevated it even more is that I attempted the golden
Path
door
thing?
or golden path puzzle.
Golden Door. Yeah.
I managed to figure that out myself. And
did you figure that out once you'd bought the manual in real life?
No. That's one of the reasons I bought the manual. I was just like, that's so cool that it all culminates into this. I refused to buy the manual until I finished it.
I see.
No cheating.
I'm glad they had that extra level. Like you weren't forced to do that.
No,
but
not
it was
at all.
like an extra challenge.
Yeah,
which was cool.
To get all the pages basically. And I think it's maybe one downfall is that it's too hard. But
I feel like if it was like
so
a Link
bad.
to the Past in terms of combat and difficulty, I would have been more on board.
Yeah.
But because it was so punishing if you like just missed an attack.
It didn't need
It
to
put
be
me off.
hard. I don't think it added anything being hard because you had the quite difficult puzzles to solve.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
So you kind of didn't need the combat difficulty, but
for some reason for me it just felt perfect. Even the difficulty. Like I wanted it to be hard. I was getting frustrated, but at the same time I was like, well, this is just so good. Love the art style and the cute little fox guy.
Yeah.
And even the enemies are like cute, but
it looked like a proper diorama.
Yes.
Like an interactable.
Yeah, definitely. I'd love to be able to zoom out and see it all.
Yeah, I'd love to see like a scaled model of it.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, definitely.
But so unique, so creative, beautiful game. Just loads of the stuff I love into one game.
And great soundtrack.
And great, amazing soundtrack. I have that on like all the time. Just having that like overworld music on just feels so good. It like tingles my sense of nostalgia now when it comes on. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember. That was great. I love that adventure.
Is it one that you don't think you can go back to just because you've figured it out?
I think so. I think if you did, you'd have to go back like. I think the difficulty actually gives it that sense of like replayability because you can do a new game plus where everything gets harder.
Oh, right.
And then
that's exactly what it needs.
Yeah. And then also, if you already know the layout, there are secret areas you can get to early by knowing stuff. And there's even like, you can get the sword in a different location because you know something else, you know how to do something else. Like secret doors that you wouldn't have opened at the time. But
I think
it was one of my major downfalls with it was I kept going the wrong way and just finding things that were way too hard from where I was.
Yeah.
I think the fact that it is replayable, like I think its closest comparison is probably Outer Wilds, but you can't replay that.
No.
Because fundamentally, knowledge is your power in that game. Once you know how to finish the game, you can finish the game as soon as you start the game. So there is no possible way you could replay that game.
No.
Tunic, you can still enjoy the combat if you do.
Yeah.
You've got all those extra puzzles. Your second play will be different than your first playthrough.
Yeah, definitely. There are bits you could probably skip, but you'd still have to go through a lot of it.
You couldn't play it for a third time, though.
No. Yeah, probably not.
No. There's not New Game Plus Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just remember starting the New Game Plus and seeing one of the big night guys.
Yeah.
Like really early on. And I was like, oh no.
Uh-oh.
It's
the ones with the spears and the green cloaks. They screwed me up so bad.
I think it was even worse than that. It was, do you know, is he called the scientist, Brad? Or the librarian?
Yeah.
There's two soldiers down at the bottom.
Vaguely.
They were solid. Like, you only fought them like later on, and they were like right near. I think they replaced one of the green shield guys.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I was like, oh, great.
Because I could just not get close to them guys.
Yeah,
even with my ice dagger.
Yeah. Oh, such a good game now. I didn't expect it to be so good, so it just blew me away.
Yeah, I think that's what when that happens, it really does elevate an experience.
Definitely.
I'm glad you got to suggest that as the backlog game, because I was going to like last year or the year before, but I was just like, I've never really had a go on it.
Yeah.
I had it downloaded, but I was like, I don't know if it's my kind of game. But then you picked it. I was like, I'm so glad you did, because it made me get around to it.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Cool.
Good.
Right. My number 2 is the first game that I played this year. It's
Damn.
Final Fantasy 16.
Oh my god. Nice.
Ooh.
This high up.
I
forgot that was this year.
Same.
I really, really enjoyed it. I think what Ben was saying before about struggling to pick a list, not maybe because there was too many games you wanted to put on the list, but because you're kind of thinking, would I put this on this? Should I put this on the list? Should I put this on the list? I think I felt that sort of feeling because when I played Final Fantasy 16, I knew it was going to be in my top 10. And the fact that it's still second after a whole year, I just wanted things to kind of beat it. I wanted to be doing the list and be like, yeah, that was better than that. You know what I mean?
Damn, it started on the high.
Yeah.
Because it was mostly, I don't want to say downhill from there because that's not fair. But,
we all played Tunic.
I think sure. God, I'm going to beat you with the manual next time I see you.
No, you'll ruin it. It's crisp edges.
I know. I think that's it with Ghost of Yotei for me. I was really looking forward to Ghost of Yotei all year. But I played 3 amazing games before it, and I was like, is it really going to stack up to those?
Because Ghost of Tsushima is your favourite game that year.
Yeah.
It felt like it had to be your favourite game of this year.
Yeah.
But yeah, Final Fantasy 16, really enjoyed it. I thought its story and world were absolutely excellent. They really were. But then the combat also it wasn't the best combat of the year. Ghost of Yotei, was probably better, different, but probably better objectively. But I've really loved the spectacle of it and all the giant boss fights that you get to do.
Oh, with the summons.
The icons.
I actually, so I'm just going to quickly say that I have started it now.
Yes.
Brad let me borrow it at the same time he played Astrobot.
Yes.
And I haven't had a chance to play it until now. Finally Fantasy, I was calling it.
Finally.
I am about halfway in now, and I'm immediately like, this is the Final Fantasy game for Joe.
Yes.
Because it's like, you
The
literally
mechs.
do like...
It's like anime as
yeah.
hell.
And like, they got
okay.
Ifrit's basically Godzilla fighting like...
Fire Godzilla.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right. You're right.
So, but I will talk about that more, I'm sure, next year.
But honestly, loved it. Loved the characters and loved the places it went with the story. Loved how it concluded. Quite controversial. Well, could imagine it being quite controversial how it ended. And it took me a minute to sit with it. But I still really enjoyed it. The fact that it even made me think that and I had to sit with it, I think is a testament to it being a thought-provoking and good ending. The downside to it was like your side quests, where just don't do them.
Yeah, they are boring.
They are bad. But other than that, thoroughly enjoyed it. I feel like we need more games set in an almost like Game of Thrones-esque world where you've got all these different factions, all this stuff going on. And I know we do have them in, especially a lot of like Japanese games, which this is, but kind of brought a bit more Western. Whereas this feels like the Western Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Well, all that harkens back to like feudal Japan when you had all your daimyos and stuff in it, and everyone had a clan that it belonged to.
And I just think it's really interesting when it's done well, like this was, and there's a lot of like backstabbing and just like, evil characters. It kind of felt like Final Fantasy the game, not Final Fantasy the game,
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
but with all that over the top action combat, which is proper spectacle. Really, really enjoyed it.
Good.
Game of Fantasy: The Final Throne.
That sounds like a good game.
It sounds like one of those generic mobile decision-making games.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Right, Ben.
So my number 2 is Are We There Yet?
Oh, I knew
number
this would make
2.
it up there.
It is absolutely fantastic for a game with literally no story.
Hey, you got to get to the top. That's the story.
Yeah, that's it. I've been through many, many different themed areas, biodomes almost now. there's a part where it's on fire. There's a cave. There's lava. There's
I'm in.
name
How
it.
big is this mountain?
Name it. It's a hell of a park to be driving through. I think I must be close now to the end.
You've reached the volcano level. They're normally at the end.
Well, we've
You
just
think?
gotten into the base of a cave that we then have to drive up like rickety mine shafty style platforms.
Oh,
And
Nice.
we went like literally to the top and fell off, and that's when we turned it off
no.
last time.
rage
Oh.
quit.
But I do want to keep playing it, and like I said, for games that I've struggled to get into this year, this one mainly because I'm playing it with someone too. Don't forget that's a different angle for me.
Yeah.
But I think it's been fantastic. Again, we are still way more V than R. But yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Nice.
Awesome.
So my number 2 ends in a 2, and it's Helldivers 2.
Nice.
Oh,
I was
cool.
wondering where that was going to be on
yeah.
yours.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense now you've said it. But in my mind, it came out so long ago.
Yeah, well, it did, but for me, it only
Yeah.
came out this year,
It did.
True,
Yeah,
true.
it did.
and it, of course, it drew me in with the Halo themed pack that you can buy. So I
Yeah.
saved up all my super credits.
God.
I realized it's literally the same as some other stuff you can get in the normal pack,
Yeah.
like the
That's
normal
right.
war bonds. But that initial draw in, I'm very thankful for, because it's been one of the best multiplayer experiences I've ever had.
Yeah.
I know we
were.
were talking smack about Arc Raiders and doing like the shout out system.
Mm.
I love the shout out system in this game
Yeah.
because like just the word heavy makes you be like, right, I need to call this down right now.
Mm.
And like you call down your disposable anti-tank or your auto cannon and you inevitably crash land it on somebody else. Your
Yeah.
orbital 380 millimeter barrage. Everybody dies, but they took out the tank, so it's okay.
Yeah.
But the fact that I had so much fun with Helldivers, obviously when I did, that's kind of why I want to play Arc Raiders, because it looks like it'll be a similar type of experience. And for me, I've played Helldivers now. I want to move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
I know.
But for
The
you,
thing
it's
that
your new game.
I think that will pip it to the post over Arc Raiders for me is that it's got humor in it. I don't think Arc Raiders is designed to be funny. It looks dead serious.
That's what tipped Helldivers a lot for me as well. It's the
It's
sense
got
of humour that
it's
comes
funny.
with it.
It's
Yeah.
a satirical edge.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That a
But
lot
like
of people
when you're
miss.
getting ragdolled around and
Yeah.
it's like, I loved Starship Troopers when
Yeah.
I was younger.
Yeah.
And like, I know they've just brought out a very similar game. Like
Yes.
in
It's funny
the
'cause
Starship Troopers universe.
When Helldivers 2 was announced, Helldivers 1 was a thing with the same sort of atmosphere, but when
Yeah.
Helldivers 2 was announced and it was a bit bigger, a lot of people were just like, this is Starship Troopers. You know, they're
Yeah,
not doing
yeah.
anything new, but then it's kind of come out and it's just eating its lunch. It's eating Starship
It's
Troopers
great.
lunch.
Yeah.
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 I mean, Starship Troopers was always like an underdog film because it was like not very well funded, and
Yeah,
certainly the ones after the first one are all dog water.
awful.
Oh yeah.
Like they're dire.
Yeah.
And but this is what I wanted the Starship Troopers film to be as a game. Like now,
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
so they nailed the brief.
Hmm.
They
It's
definitely did.
fantastic, and they've all just the constant. I mean, it's been more constant for you guys, the stream of content, because it's been like monthly or whatever.
Mm.
But for me, like to have access to so much stuff at the beginning that all you need to do is get a few credits or war bonds
Yeah.
for. And it doesn't take that long to unlock, like a lot of online games do, where you could be farming for like a month for the currency and then you get to try something once and you don't really like it.
They've done a
This
good
is
job.
like so much to try.
They've done a really
Yeah.
good job with the monetization. I mean, it's not a free-to-play
yeah.
game, but
No, but
you know,
it makes up for that, for the fact that it's not predatory.
yeah.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I think it was quite interesting because I hadn't played it for a long time when you jumped into it, and some of our other friends jumped in as well. So I came back, and there were so many new things in it that I'd missed.
Was it like when you hopped back on Cyberpunk? It was like, oh, this is a whole new game.
Yeah, basically. Like the third enemy, the load of new weapons and stuff.
Oh, the Illumina not in it when you
No.
played?
No, it's
No,
just-
no.
Oh,
I think
didn't
I only
realize they were new.
stayed for like a couple of updates. I think I stayed until the mechs came out.
Yeah.
Oh, so even they weren't in the
No,
beginning.
No,
The
no.
two factions, just bugs.
No, sorry.
no,
me.
sorry,
Yeah.
getting in the mechs yourself.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
there was the automatons too.
Yeah.
I don't think they were actually like advertised until like the game was out. The automatons,
I don't remember.
but it was good.
Yeah, really good game.
I mean, it was on my list last year, so
Yeah.
fantastic.
I just love that you could be having such an easy time and then it all turns around
Yeah.
in one like
Yeah.
objective. And you're just getting demolished and you go from having 15 reinforcements to having 2 left. And you're like, maybe we should move on from this objective.
Yeah.
And we
We're
talked
surrounded.
about the difficulty of like Tunic before and like did it need it.
Yeah.
I feel like Helldivers difficulty when you're playing it on easy, it's just not the same experience. It's not
No, yeah,
it's
No.
not as fun at all. But when you're playing it,
I feel
on
like
hard
7 is the perfect difficulty.
I don't even know if I got that.
If
far.
I think it's challenging or hard is the two
Okay,
good ones.
yeah.
Where it's difficult. The only thing I would say is sometimes you would jump into one game, and even though you're on hard or challenging, it could still be super easy because there's just not that many enemies. And then you'll jump on the next one, and it's impossible.
And there's like swarm modifier, and you
Yeah.
can't see anything because the
So-
gloom's about, and there's secret like burrowing enemies you can't see coming.
One of the funniest times I've had with it was when we all died and you just had to leg it to the ship.
Oh, with
Joe.
the bio titans like
Yeah.
looming over us. That was such a
We
good
all got
time.
killed on the way, and Joe was just legging it, and the ship had
Get
landed by
my
itself.
shoulder laser.
Yeah,
So good. That's such a
Great.
good weapon.
yeah. Well, cheered when he got in. Like, yeah.
Yeah. We got the samples, boys. That's all that matters. Right. So the game of the year. I think we know who that's going to go to. But Ben, take it away.
And our Gaming Garnish #1 game of the year 20. Because there's 4 of us, isn't there? So it doesn't work. Do you know what I mean?
Well, that's staying in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. #1.
Number 1. I think I know what Brad's is too.
I think I
So
might
do you want to
know
say
which
it together?
if you want.
3, 2, 1.
Hades. No, I've not played it.
Tunic again. No, Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
Yes. There could be only one.
Yes, I think I knew this would win when I was playing it.
Me too.
I was like, "This is it. This is the game of the year."
Me too.
There are no
Hands-
other games.
hands
now.
down.
This is it.
And that was after I played Tunic, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah, because I think Tunic and Expedition were my picks, weren't they?
Yeah. God damn it, Jake.
Yeah, they were.
Good ones. I don't even know what I can say which hasn't already been said by myself and everyone else in the
Yeah,
gaming industry at this point. I don't like turn-based games typically. I don't dislike them. I just don't gravitate towards them. Like I don't gravitate towards platformers.
yeah.
But this had so much extra sauce
It's just got everything, hasn't it?
that it just
Like
yeah.
the combat is so good that, like as you said, people who don't like turn-based games love it. It's so snappy. The story is amazing.
We joked, it has become a running joke that they won all these game awards, but there's
Yeah.
not one.
There's a reason.
Yeah,
there's not one that anyone can point at and say it didn't deserve to win that.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
Yeah, you might like something more yourself personally.
Yeah.
But objectively, they at least deserve to be nominated alongside those other games. And
Yeah.
for a lot of people, deserve to win.
Yeah.
What they did with a sub $10 million budget,
Yes.
which has just come out,
Yep.
is incredible.
Definitely.
Call of
Consider-
Duty
yeah.
cost about 300 million to make.
Yeah.
And no, sorry, I think it was 600 million actually. I know Spider-Man was about 200 to 300 million. Spider-Man 2, 10 million, and
Crazy.
That's it.
and they had like Andy Serkis and Charlie Cox in there,
Yeah.
who are
Yeah.
big names outside of gaming. I can't imagine Ben Starr and Jennifer English are cheap.
Yeah, they are two of the best in the
But
industry.
they're,
as well.
they're in a lot of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
The guys said when they were accepting their award that they were watching like YouTube tutorials on how to like make games.
Yeah.
Whilst we're doing it, it was a lot of people's first game.
Yeah.
What
It's amazing
they
what they've
did
done.
Was absolutely
Like it's
Yeah.
got to be one of the games of the generation. Like
100%.
it will always be remembered
Yeah.
for how
did they
amazing.
pull it off?
Yeah,
Yeah, how they pulled it off with such a low budget, and when you hear the stories, like Laurie and Testa, the music
yeah.
director, he just found him on. It wasn't even on.
That's so like Northern English. Lorien Tester. It's like Lorien Testar, actually.
Yeah. They just found him on. I don't even think it was SoundCloud. It was just some random.
Yeah, everyone says
music
SoundCloud.
website.
It's easier to say, but it was like
Yeah.
SoundCloud, but it wasn't. Like, yes, there's games that have come out this generation that are probably higher up on my list, like Elden Ring. You know, but
To me, that beats
Well,
out.
FromSoft is a giant of a developer.
yeah, but this is the thing. But then when you
To me,
look
it
at
beats out that.
and
Yeah.
In my opinion,
yeah,
personally.
and
But
I wouldn't blame you for thinking that.
Mm.
It's one of these where when you just look at them on the surface, yeah, maybe Elden Ring's, in my opinion, the better game. But when you look at them in context on how they were developed and came together, then I don't know if there's any game almost ever, not just this generation, that has achieved what this has with the budget, with the circumstance.
yeah,
You know,
you could maybe say like
absolute miracle.
Minecraft.
The only one
or
I could think
something,
would
or-
come close is like Undertale,
No,
because that is quite a cultural phenomenon.
it
Yeah.
is, but like I suppose Minecraft is a lot more
Yeah.
so with one guy. Notch made it, but you look at something like Minecraft, and it's it looks like, especially when it first came out, it looked like one guy made it.
Yeah.
No. Yes,
was
This looks
square.
AAA.
it was a phenomenon. Don't get me wrong.
This
but
looks like it
yeah.
took like a team of 300 people,
accomplished people.
accomplished people, probably more like 1,000 people or something
There's loads
at
of
Ubisoft, and it took them 6 years to make.
most of the cultural phenomenons that come out these days are these small indie games that don't cost a lot. You know, your Among Us, or even like your Fall Guys and stuff like that, which just blow up. PUBG, even they blow up because they hit at the right time with the right audience, and they just become huge. But this is like it feels so different because
It's in defiance of AAA gaming.
exactly
Yeah.
it's not blown up because it's hit a niche that no one else has hit before.
It's look at what you can do when you're not thinking of the money.
Yeah, it is.
You're thinking of the
beaten.
product.
Yeah. Like PUBG was successful because it was the first, or one of the first battle royales. A lot of these games that become popular are because they are the first.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Whereas this isn't the first.
No.
They do almost
does-
There's
any of
been
what it
millions
did.
of JRPGs
It does some
before
new
it.
things in the genre.
Yeah, but
More stylized stuff than anything.
yeah,
Like the timed hits and stuff like that.
That's been done
That's
before.
been done.
yeah. But as a game,
Mario,
It's
Paper
hard-
Mario.
it's hard to point to anything that it's like necessarily done that anyone else hasn't done. But it's easy to point to things that it's done better than people
Yeah.
with a fraction of the budget.
And sure, it doesn't have like a open world. It has like a hub world, but it's so much in it. In that, like,
But even the way they've done that, like you can tell it's to cut the budget, but it was, an excellent implementation of how they've done that.
and speaking to your like companions is, it's just in one little area in your camp, but it all works. It just all works so well.
Yeah.
So just to round it up, I suppose, I mean, I can just say, as I said before, the combat so good. The way it all works, with like the parries and the style, even like the audio, in that, it's just
Yeah.
the stylization of the whole game is fantastic.
When you get a team parry as well, that was a really good moment.
Yeah. The music, out of this world. I've got like half the soundtrack saved.
Yeah.
The story,
Only half.
the story's so good. It's the mystery of it keeps you going all the way through it.
There's one thing I wanted to ask that I don't know if you wanted to do spoilers about or not. It's like, how often is the manor explored? Because I only went there twice in the time I played it. Is it like integral to the story or not?
It is.
It is, yeah.
But
By the
it's
end,
not like, you don't like keep going back and uncovering. Like you go back a few times and get like new rooms, but it's not like it's not that involved in the story.
I was thinking maybe
Yeah.
it became like a teleportation hub or something.
no, nothing like
So
that.
you didn't have to walk back through the big map.
No, yeah, you basically get Fly on what's he called?
SKA.
Yeah, and you can just fly around the map and land wherever you want.
Yeah.
So that's good. But
Oh.
yeah, just everything it's doing.
Yeah, I've read
Fantastic.
online some people
Masterpiece.
saying, like it's so good it did the impossible. It made me like French people. That is not a belief I share. I'm just saying this is what I've seen online. I've
Yeah.
only met nice French people.
And the fact that they all dressed as a stereotypical French person
Yeah,
at the Game
it's
Awards was
funny.
great.
Yeah.
Definitely.
With the baguette holders,
Yeah.
We can
and the
get
striped shirt.
you can get that in the
berets.
game. It's great.
Yeah.
I've got it on the main girl. What's she called?
Mael.
Mael.
Yeah,
Mael. Yeah, she's wearing that.
cool. So that was mine and Brad's number one.
Yes.
So,
So
Ben,
yeah, thanks
you're
for
number
tuning
one.
in. We've been the Claire Obscure fan club.
It,
Is that yours as well?
No.
Oh.
it didn't win the community garnish game of the year.
No, we didn't.
It's because the community know what's going on. Sorry. Mine has been Drive Beyond Horizon. I've played this on and off all year.
I think you've mentioned it.
You have,
He
yeah,
has,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's the stupid bolt an engine into a
Mhm.
different car kind of game.
Yeah.
You literally just drive down a road. There's no
Is it-
story. There's
Is it like
nothing.
jalopy?
I do not know what that is.
Oh, yeah. It's I actually don't know if that's what the game's called, but I think it is. Where you restoring like an old beater like Volkswagen Golf, but you got to go all over the local map to get bits for it, so you can finally drive it somewhere.
Well, very similarly, you do look for parts to your car to build it as you go, but you then get distracted because there's half a pickup there, and you think, well, I could start building that, and then you get further
Yeah.
down the road and go, but I can't put my really big diesel engine in it, so I need a truck because it needs 2 batteries. So I'll start on building the truck.
Very much like
and
Dredge. When you're
it
like,
was fantastic.
Yeah. When you're like,
Oh my
I want
God,
to
it's an
get that, but I
ADHD
can't
game.
afford it.
I really want.
Yeah.
I really want somebody to buy it and play it with me because I've had such a good laugh just on my own. There's also
is it
zombies in it. The world's ended.
Yeah.
So you get
okay.
to splat the odd one. That's fun.
Okay. Cool.
You get rocket launchers as well. That's just
Shotguns?
stupid. No shotgun, no.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mr. Trick
This is your
Bear.
number
But to
one
be fair,
game
I
of the
can
year.
destroy a whole garage with a rocket launcher. So it's
Yeah.
some wins.
Yeah.
The physics in it are a bit stupid.
Mm.
You kind of you can put a trampoline on the bumper of your car and it'll just stay there.
Yeah.
That
That's
kind
amazing.
of thing. So
The
it
ultimate
is
bumper.
fun. It is just fun.
Good.
It works like that because you can hook on a trailer to your car and tow truck after truck after truck,
Mhm.
make a big
Also
line
with
of
trampolines.
vehicles.
The
great fun.
bounciest convoy.
It is great fun, but the problem is you start if something because tires wear and blow out on you and stuff like that. So if you're pulling a convoy and a tire blows out, the snake of vehicles is hilarious.
But think of all the other tires you can use in that convoy.
You've been playing this on Steam, haven't you?
Yeah, Steam.
Is,
Yeah.
it only on Steam? Or
Yes,
PC?
it is.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe next year.
The machine's coming, Joe. The machine's coming.
I'll gain access to so much.
It's just a really, really good fun game, and it's not too heavy. And I like the idea of picking it up and putting it down. And I've done that more than anything else this year, so that's why it's ending up being my number one.
Very nice.
Awesome.
In a similar vein, my number one is also something I've played more than anything else this year.
We all know it's going to be. Come on, Joe.
So 138 hours worth of Monster Hunter Wilds.
Of course.
Yes.
I didn't think you played this that much
Yeah.
until you put it in the thing because you've not talked
I-
about it that much.
No, well, the thing is, I didn't want to saturate like whatever I said
True.
with Monster Hunter
Yeah.
because you'd get sick of me talking about it.
Before we get on
Sound
to
like
Monster
someone in
Hunter-
Tunic, is that what you mean?
Before we get on to Monster Hunter, when did you play Star Trucker?
That was last year.
Was it last
It was in
year?
my games list.
Is it-
Yeah.
in my
I was
mind-
thinking about putting it in this
Yeah.
year, and I did get an achievement for it this year.
Right,
So I thought, oh, it could be in my list. But then I saw that my first achievement was in 2024.
yeah.
So
In my mind, you played it this year, so I was like, I thought that's what it
I
was
had.
gonna be, yeah.
I'd gone back and played it for
I
like
see.
10, 15 hours. But
Continue.
I think
Monster
for you
Hunter.
that it couldn't be anything else. Like
No,
me
it
and Brad
couldn't.
with
Yeah.
Expedition.
Yeah,
I
that
think.
makes sense.
Yeah, you
I
played
feel
this.
if I was more RPG inclined, it probably would have been
Yeah,
Expedition. But there's a lot of busy work
Mhm.
in that game.
Yeah.
You just want to hit some monsters.
I want my button press to actuate something on the screen when I want it to
Yeah.
happen, rather than waiting for someone else to do something first and then it's my go.
Harry's man. parries.
You can parry a Monster Hunter.
Whereas I want my button press to interrupt the
look
button
way
press that I've
cooler.
already pressed.
Yes. When I first started playing it, I didn't think it was as good as Monster Hunter World, just because it had like a little bit of a performance problem, even on Xbox at the start. And like the whole new control scheme was a bit like, oh, well, I can free aim all the time now, so that's a bit weird.
He definitely tried to make it more palatable, I think, for non-Monster Hunter fans.
It has ended up working for the better, because everyone had the same problem when World came out, because classic Monster Hunter was, I don't want to say artificially difficult just because of the control scheme, but it didn't help it.
Yeah.
But as the generation has gone by, it's got better and better and better. I don't think there's been a better Monster Hunter game than this one. Yeah.
That's what you want from
the new monsters are really creative. They're not just like, oh, it's a dragon. It can do cool stuff. They're all like tied into their environment, which is very Monster Hunter ethos, because it's all about, these are animals that live in this world. They're not big fantasy dragons, even though to us they are.
Yeah.
They all have a place in the ecosystem. And like the monster that you face that looks like the flagship, but it's not, it doesn't even have lightning powers. It needs the lightning of its surroundings to go through it to be able to fire it. It doesn't just say, oh, I've got a lightning pouch. It needs to have a thunderstorm happening. That's why you only see it at that time.
It's a bit more like, I don't want to say realistic. Yeah. Don't want to say realistic.
I want a lightning pouch.
It's realism rooted in fantasy.
I think that's what Monster Hunter does really well.
Yeah. I mean, there are literally people on YouTube that have done David Attenborough style documentaries about the monsters and ecosystems.
Cool.
And it is really cool. And like, they're like an hour long, and you can just put one on in the background. It's like such a chill thing. They do really good camera work, because there's quite a good photo mode in it.
Yeah.
Where it doesn't pause the game. You can move it around with your character and stuff, and have it follow you and stuff like that. You can't do it in combat, but you can do poses and like zoom in on stuff. And it's just one of these where you don't even have to be hunting monsters to have a good time in the game. You can walk through the environment and just be like, whoa, this is something I've not even seen before. Like 200 hours into the game, you'll notice something that's like, oh, that rock has an animal on it that I've not caught before. Like, because every time you catch something with a bug net, it'll give you a little summary of what this creature's place is in the ecosystem.
Cool.
And then you can go bonk a massive dragon in the head with a giant hammer made of other monsters. And it's just so, everything ties together. You're not just, oh, I'm the hero of the story, because the story's not even about your hunter most of the time. It's about, oh, we have to stop a cataclysm that can ruin 4 different ecosystems. And the only way to do it is to stop a rampaging beast. It's not about, it's not about fighting evil. It's not about killing gods. It's just
good, you bad.
This animal is causing trouble. We need to kill it in the most humane way, which is firing spinning death machines at it. Yeah.
I do love the depth. It
sounds like they've updated it quite a lot as well since it came out.
Yeah. There's a massive update coming, which will be out like as this episode is aired. On the 16th, which has a returning monster, it was shown in the Capcom showcase, but it's the boss monster I've been waiting for probably 10 years.
Awesome.
Wow, nice.
It's so good.
And you say that they always do like a big, almost 2.0 update, don't you, with these monsters?
Yeah, I think that's probably coming next year. Yeah. It'll be Master Rank, but they did it with Monster Hunter Wilds.
That'd be cool.
And they'll probably make a whole roster of new monsters for it and bring back some returning ones that people have been waiting for ages. And that'll keep me invested for another at least 200 hours.
You love these games, which is great. I'm glad, because there's nothing worse than like when you've played a game for hundreds of hours and the sequel comes out and then you touch it for 20 hours and you're done.
Yeah. And I think the reason my playtime is so high, it's not because I've done like 5-hour sessions on it. It's I've done a bit every day. Like I'll go into an environment and be like, oh, there's one of these and I need a bit of that for making this piece of armor, or need this bit of equipment. I'll go hunt that like a couple of times, see who's online, because you can just invite strangers into the game, or you can respond to their SOSs, which I like doing a lot. Even if it's not a monster that I need to fight, I'm like, that's an enjoyable fight. I'll go and help them out to like a beginning hunter. It's like being the veteran when I was bringing you guys onto Monster Hunter Rise. It's like, I'll go and make this hunt a bit easier for him so it keeps him in the game.
That's really, really nice. You're like a let me solo
Let me solo it.
Yeah, except I don't solo it on my own.
Yeah.
I just join in and throw a bunch of bombs and then be like, see ya.
Nice.
But yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds, my game of the year.
Well. Shall we run down our top 10? Just as
Yes.
Very quickly,
final
yeah.
thing.
Should I go first? Because I was going
Yeah.
first. So my top 10 ended up being A Way Out, Gris, Doom the Dark Ages, Sword of the Sea, Animal Well, Never, Ghost of Yotei, Astrobot, Tunic, and Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
It's a very good list. Very good
Mhm.
list. Mine is Prince of Persia, Lost Crown, Plague Tale Requiem, Astrobot, Battlefield 6, Ninja Gaiden 4, Silent Hill 2, Split Fiction, Ghost of Yotei, Final Fantasy 16, and Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
Mine is written on a janky piece of paper and not in order, so bear with me.
Oh no. The
He has
Russell
a
is
thought
back.
cloud of games.
Yeah.
Mine is Doom the Dark Ages, Shogun Showdown, Dying Light, Planet Crafter, Roadcraft, Revenge of the Savage Planet, Dredge, The Altars, Are We There Yet, and Drive Beyond Horizons.
Nice.
How big is that sheet of paper? Your head was flying.
Oh,
Okay.
You see, it's all in such a terrible order.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Joe.
So my top 10 was Mullet Mad Jack, Fire Emblem Engage, Shadow Labyrinth, Road 96, A Way Out, Dredge, Dark Tide, F-Zero GX, Helldivers 2, and Monster Hunter Wilds.
Awesome. What a good
Nice
bunch of
one.
lists.
A lot
Very
of good
different
games.
lists as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Very different. To be honest,
Wait.
the only one that was the same was Claire Obscure for us too, I think.
At number one,
I
yeah.
read Dredge.
Yeah, but they weren't in the same number.
Oh, no.
That's
they
what I
were all
mean.
different,
Yeah.
That's why I love doing the podcast for you guys. We all have very different tastes and
I think it's what
experience
makes it
with
work,
games.
definitely.
Definitely, yeah.
If we were all Call of Duty players, this wouldn't work.
No.
It would be a Call of Duty podcast.
Yeah.
Well, pretty close to a Claire Obscure one this year.
Well, yeah.
Well,
So for everyone that made it this far, thank you for joining us this year.
yes.
And we hope to see more of you and you hear more of us in the new year.
Before we sign out, I just wanted to say a big thank you. We've just had our Spotify Wrapped, haven't we?
Oh, we have, yes.
So big
Oh,
thank
yeah.
you to everyone who had us in their top 3, and especially the people who had us in the top 1.
I know, yeah.
Whoa.
It's crazy.
Incredible. So thank you everyone for that. Anyone who listened, even if we're not in your top 3,
Yeah.
thank you for listening.
Definitely. It always blows me away that people are actually listening.
I know.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Right.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you very much. And we'll see you in 2026.
Will do.
Ooh,
See you then.
Bye-bye.
Bye.